It's your first look at Forrest football as we get set for tonight's matchup. Coach's Corner with Coach Eli Stevenson, player interviews, our interview with the Band of Blues segment, and our pep talk segment coming your way here on TC Sports 1.
At Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital is Marshall County's premier small animal veterinary hospital. As part of the community since 1977, our 4 doctors and highly skilled team offer preventative care, internal medicine, general surgery, and ultrasound. In addition, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital and offers a full-service grooming and lodging for your companions. Give us a call to schedule an appointment. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to be your other family doctor.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
And Miss Alyssa Ray will be our first recipient of our All-Star Trophies Cheerleader of the Week. And Miss Alyssa, let you tell everybody a little bit about yourself, what grade you're in, and how many years you've been cheering, those kind of things.
My name's Alyssa Ray, and this is my 4th year cheering. I'm a senior at Forrest High School, and I'm excited for football season.
Now for you, how long, I know a lot of young ladies start when they're in Pee Wee leagues, how long have you been cheering?
About 6 years now.
About 6 years. So have you done basketball and everything, football, you've done it all?
Yes.
So what's your favorite memory of being a cheerleader so far?
Probably just in general, after we get a touchdown, we always do victory chest bumps, and it's just kind of a special thing that me and the seniors do every year.
We hope you get to do a lot of those tomorrow night. Now, this is something we've kind of done a little bit in our Sunday school class, and it's something that we do like to get to know you a little bit better. So we always kind of think it's kind of fun. Let's do maybe 2 or 3 questions. Let you pick them out of here. These are things maybe that just might be random for someone to learn a little bit more about you.
If you could appear on any TV show, what would it be? I'd probably appear on Gilmore Girls.
Why?
It's just a great setting, and the characters are just super close, and they're just really positive people.
All right. Okay. Well, let's try this again. All right.
When you were younger, what did you want to be when you grew up? I wanted to be a pediatrician.
Okay. Why?
I just loved like little babies, you know,
Okay.
and that's just what I really thought I was going to be.
All right. Well, let's try this thing one more time. We'll let you do one more.
What is your favorite item of clothing that you wear? I love wearing sweatshirts because it's really cold at school every day.
I've heard that. I've heard it's like 50 degrees inside.
Very cold.
Okay, so
Yes.
so she is a sweatshirt girl. We now know
Yes.
that. So let's think of one more thing. I'll tell you what. Let's do one more question. We got just a little bit of time left. Let's do one.
If you got a gift card to any store, where would you want it to be? I'd probably want it to be at Target because they got about anything you need.
Okay, so I was expecting that. I was expecting one of these like Abercrombie's or something like that. So you see, she's already practical. All right, Miss Alyssa, thank you very much, and appreciate her joining us on our Pep Talk segment.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway. Chapel Hill Family Dentistry has been serving the oral care needs of Chapel Hill and the surrounding area since 2006. They're a general and cosmetic dental practice dedicated to improving your smile and the overall oral health of you and your entire family. Their goal is to provide superior quality health care in a comfortable environment. Call and schedule your appointment today at 364-4557. That's Dr. William Bell and the Chapel Hill Dentistry staff, proud supporters of the Forrest Rockets.
And in our interview with the
and all the time and say, Mary, all I ever hear is the rock.
Oh my gosh, okay, so most embarrassing moment.
Okay.
My bird died. And I was with my best friend and she was riding, and I was riding the horse, like she was just walking with me on it, and then the horse ran with me and I jumped off of it. So,
Did you get hurt?
I did. I have a lot of scars on my body because of it, but it was fun.
So have you gotten back on the horse and ridden again?
No, I have not.
Okay, let's do a couple more.
Okay. Oh, are you a spender or a saver? That's a hard one.
Okay.
I'm actually saving for a car right now, but I am spending a lot of money while I'm doing it.
So what kind of car are you saving for?
Honestly, anything I can get to just get me to college.
I got you. So do you know where that's going to be?
Yes, I want to go to
Are you tired of wrestling with your yard? High grass, weeds, and no time got you down for the count? Make your yard look like a champ with the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. He'll have your yard styling and profiling with fresh cut grass and new landscaping. He's a grass mowing, plant growing, forest pride showing son of a gun. If you want your yard to be the best, you got to call the best. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control, 931-703-7997. Woo!
And we are with our first recipient of our All-Star Trophies Player of the Week, Mr. Jesse Lindemann. And Jesse, of course, great game for you. Ended up, had a big stick in that game that everybody was excited about. Almost had a pick six as well, and caught a pass on the offensive side. I know you had to be proud individually, but I know you would have loved to have that team win.
Oh, yes, sir. I feel like that was a game we could have won, but we just got to go out there and execute better.
Now, of course, a lot of folks say the most improvement is between week 1 and week 2. And you got a big game coming up, Cornersville coming in. Of course, there's going to be a lot of attention on that one. Talk about how you focused this week for Cornersville.
We had a great game plan coming in this week. We're going to go out there, we're going to execute it, and we're going to get the win.
Now, for you guys, especially as seniors, this is always a big one. You think, hey, these guys are battling north and south, and you definitely want to go out a winner. Is there any extra kind of incentive to win this one, or are you just ready to get win number 1?
Any game against Cornersville is my excuse to go out there and ball out. I mean, I hate Cornersville more than anything.
And that's the way this rivalry gets how it is. And you guys last year, of course, were able to go to their place and win. This time you get to kind of be here at home. And what do you think it's going to be like? If you kind of already thought about what it's going to be like crowd-wise and excitement-wise for that first game in your head?
Oh, yeah, our crowd's going to be hype. Our student station is going to be with us. It's going to give us a lot of more motivation to go out there and get the W.
Jesse, want to congratulate you again on being our first All-Star Trophies Player of the Week.
Thank you.
Rain's moving in.
Oh, yeah?
Huh?
You can tell by the clouds?
No.
Red moon tonight. Dew is damaged. You feel it in your joints? The flies are bad. Cow's tipped over.
No. Nope. No. No.
The wind.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
How do you know it's gonna rain then?
Weather app. Free download. It's worth it.
See your local agent Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. At Apex Bank, being involved in the community is our top priority. The staff in Chapel Hill takes pride in supporting local businesses and students, from delivering Meals on Wheels and donating fish fry proceeds to giving tractor pull time and sponsoring the Rocketeer School Bank. Apex Bank is here for Chapel Hill. Come visit our location at 118 South Horton Parkway. We've got snacks and coffee, and we'd love to talk to you. Or give us a call at 931-246-7105. That's Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Brandon Haynes, sophomore, middle linebacker and tight end.
Brandon, of course, for you, we got to watch you grow up a lot last year, especially on the baseball field. Everybody kind of knows your name already, and now trying to kind of make a name for you on the football side. Talk about the difference maybe in playing those two sports and maybe how each one of them helps you prepare for the other one.
Well, like baseball, you do different things. There's not much working out, but in the off season, you always got to put in work, especially during football season. I love both sports about the same, but personally, I prefer baseball.
I got you. Hey, for football now, this one, of course, last week probably didn't go the way you wanted to. You all had some individual plays that were pretty good, just made a few mistakes that you're probably not going to make the rest of the season, and now you get a chance at Cornersville. And for you being a young guy, what's it like with that rivalry coming up?
A lot of hype, especially with upperclassmen. They always want to get you ready and into the game. And I've been really focused and mentally prepared for this week.
What's some of the things that you've gone through this week? What are some of the things that the older guys have said, hey, we got to get this done to hype you up?
Especially like the ones goofing off at practice on the sideline. They'll, tell you what you need to be doing all the time and make sure you're like on point and focused up for the game.
Talk about leadership-wise. You talk about, having guys that are coming along and talking to you. How valuable is that for you, for a young guy, and maybe somebody that's picked you up?
It means a lot, especially Jesse Lindemann. He's helped out a lot with all the underclassmen. He's really stepped up this year, and it's helped a lot with the team and with me.
Hey, man, we are happy to have you in a big role in football as well, and best of luck on Friday night.
Yes, sir.
Hometown banking is having decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits, while still being able to talk to a friendly voice for any of your banking needs. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 931-364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice in hometown banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our two other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
And our Coach's Corner with Coach Eli Stevenson. And Coach, last week, it was a case of woulda, coulda, shoulda. It was many things out there on the field that you see that, you have some things that you have a pick six, you got an interception at the goal line, you have just a numerous amount of things that if they go your way, that ball game turns out differently. I know that had to be frustrating for both players and coaches.
Yes, sir. Those what you were talking about was momentum plays. On defense played their tails off all night long. They gave up 17 points. 7 was on the offense. We gave them a short field. They got the ball at the 1 on a fumble. We just got to make some plays. We got to have some players step up in some big time roles and make plays. They just can't wait on other players to make plays. Some of our players got to step up and make it. And offense, we're really close. We're about a block away from breaking about 5 runs. Defense, they played their tails off. the offense left them on the field too long, and that hurt us in the second half.
Coach, you got a veteran group. You had a lot of guys that have been there and done that. Were you worried about being dejected after the way things went, kind of in the fashion that it went in game one, that you'd have a kind of a letdown, or were you pretty confident, hey, we got Cornersville coming in, everybody's going to be focused when they come back on Monday?
Yes, it's a rivalry for us, Cornersville. It's a love-hate relationship. The kids, they grew up playing against each other. It's bragging rights. They see them at every event they go to in the county, and they played in about every sport too. And it's just bragging rights of the North versus the South.
What's the biggest thing between game one and game two that you feel like the Rockets have to be better at? We got to be better at execution. We had too many pre-snap and post-snap penalties on offense. We got to stay on our blocks. We got to strain a little bit longer on our blocks and get some positive yards. On defense, we just got to go out there and keep grinding. Our defense, we're a year older. What I really liked last week, we didn't give up any explosive plays. We kept everything in front of us. Bend but don't break. And our special teams came in and was able to block a field goal with Liam Bell. And that just showed the bend but not break mentality, and it went our way on that one. Yeah, and as you said, defensively, you're going to be tested again. You got Ben Franklin, who's coming off a 300-yard game last week, and you know all about him. I'm sure the guys maybe gives them an extra little boost heading into this game.
Yes. We're going against a D1 athlete. He's big, 6'4", 240, and he can run too. He's a load. He's strong. We just got to be able to get after him and just stay after him every play. And our defense, they got a great game plan this week. Coach Bruce is doing a great job with them, and they're ready to go. Our special teams, we're looking to win the special teams battle with the Grissoms on the punting and on kicking, and we're looking to get some big returns in the return game. We think we can get some stuff going there this week to get some momentum for us.
Offensively, of course, you had so many times where you looked like you were about to bust a big one, maybe had a drop pass or whatever. What are the things you feel like you want to see this week to get you in some kind of continuity offensively?
I just want to see us go out there and get first downs. We didn't do a good job last week of getting first downs. We got 4 or 5 in the whole game. We got to be able to get a drive going, gain some confidence. That's what we're missing on offense right now.
Coach, as always, appreciate you taking time with us.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and cremation service.
Are you moving to the area and need a place to store?
Let us know when we're ready, Pete. Welcome to Mary E. Houghton Field, better known as The Rock. Yes, indeed. Don't change your dial. Don't change anything. New voice, Nova Mays, standing beside me. President, Touchdown Association, Mr. John Daniel Allen will be doing the color commentary this evening. Mr. Allen, glad you can join me this evening.
Thank you, Noble, and glad to be here, ready to get this football game started, and ought to be a good county rivalry ball game here.
South versus the North, and we will fill you in on the rest of our production crew a little later on. As you can see, coin toss currently taking place. It looks like the visiting team won the coin toss. They declined. They have deferred to the second half. It looks like the Rockets will receive. And here we are. Ladies and gentlemen, we certainly thank you for tuning in. TCSports1.com. Mr. Troy Cashin, unable to be with us this evening. We certainly send Mr. Troy Cashin our best. He is taking care of some personal things this particular evening. And the production crew bringing it to you live. Statistician, Mr. Ricky Sweeney. You know Mr. Peter Wilson. Peter Wilson will be bringing you all the advertisement, bringing you the live coverage here tonight. And you all have been introduced to Miss Katen Anderson, who will be live and direct. She will be zooming in not only on the football team, both sidelines, but the cheerleaders and the coaching staff. But there's your banner right there as home crowd. First home game of the season, your Forrest Rockets. Put your hands together and show these young folks some love, even in your own home. Mr. Allen, as you had an opportunity, both teams coming in, the Rockets 0-1. We seen them last week, lost 17-0 to Watertown. The Bulldogs coming in 1-0, won last week against Webb School. If you can, an opportunity maybe to kind of talk to us about what you see as maybe a winning formula for the Rockets.
Yeah, Noble, last week was a little rough to get started in our first game of the season against a 3A team in Watertown. Hopefully the Rockets will get some things figured out tonight offensively. The defense played pretty well last week, kept us in the ball game. We just couldn't get anything going offensively, but the coaching staff really worked hard this week. Conversations I've had with Coach Eli, and hopefully they're going to be physical and set the tone from the get-go here.
It's a physicality. Certainly going to need the physicality. Going to be a lot of intensity and passion there. And as you get an opportunity to look out on the field at the Rock here, as you can see, the visiting team will be kicking off. And back deep, you have number 6, Liam Bell. Beside him is his brother, Eli Bell. 2 back deep, trying to return this kick, maybe get this crowd off to an electrifying start. And your Cornersville Bulldogs kicking the ball from the 40-yard line.
Second kick deep for the Cornersville Bulldogs, number 6, Jackson Smith.
Jackson Smith kicks the ball deep. Eli Bell, yes indeed. Eli Bell, great job on the sideline that time. He dodged one tackler there, one Bulldog on the sideline, did an excellent job of getting positive yards there. Looks like he's going to be down. The Rockets will start the ball at the 39-yard line. Mr. Allen, excellent field position considering what we had to deal with last week.
Yes, it is. They sort of corner kicked us there, and Eli Bell did a good job of fielding it and getting upfield and getting positive yardage. So here we go.
Folks, here's an opportunity to see out wide over here on the right, number 2. Ben Villazon, handoff in the backfield. Bell going off the left side of the tackle there, Eli Bell. And as you all have seen there, Aiden Cantrell. Aiden Cantrell will see action tonight. He will be handling the duties at the quarterback. He will be running the ham, running this offense here for the Rockets. That's number 12. He's a junior, 5'9", 150-pound quarterback. In the game tonight, you will see number 23 wide out to your far right, Niles Taylor. He's a senior. Under center, Cantrell pitches the ball back to Bell, number 6. He breaks one tackle. He's over the 50, out of bounds, right around the 45-yard line, and we have some laundry on the field. And, folks, it looks like what is a great start to the game will be negated, and it will be brought back. But we do not want to rush ourselves. We will see exactly what the call is on the field.
Yeah, we got 2 of them on the field, probably in the vicinity of holding, I would say.
And, Mr. Allen, you are correct. We have holding.
Going to be holding against the Rockets.
And that's going to change the fact that they were ahead of the sticks there. And as they march this off, it will be second down and certainly longer than it was, those 3 yards. So now we got to try to figure out how to do 2nd and 13, maybe 2nd and 12, rather than the 2nd and 2, the very short we had there. We were off to a great start, had the ball at the 39-yard line, excellent field position, and an excellent first down play and an excellent second down play, but negated by the penalty. In motion, number 22, Eli Bell. Again, under center, Cantrell, number 12, handing the ball off to number 22, Eli Bell, and he's met in the backfield. Cornersville Bulldogs back there that time. Looks like number 33, Big Ben Franklin. Big Ben Franklin, you'll hear his name called quite often this evening on the offensive side for the Bulldogs, but he made his presence felt in the backfield that time, Mr. Allen.
He did. He came right off that right side defensive end, and somebody missed a block there, and he got in the backfield and got us for another loss.
Ben Villazon, number 2, coming in with the play. Head coach for the Rockets, Eli Stevenson. Head coach for the Bulldogs, Elliott Cook. Again, Villazon far wide. Got a slot receiver as well. Got a twin set on this side. Cantrell in shotgun. And we have a delay of game. Rockets. That certainly does not help the situation they had there with the sticks that time. Not only did you have the 10-yard penalty for the holding, but now with the penalty on top of the fact that you had a loss of yard on the prior play than that, certainly puts Cantrell in a situation that may be obvious passing, but I would love to see something safe. Ball thrown out into the flat that time. Liam Bell did an excellent job of looking the ball in and picking up as much as he could. He got back to the initial line of scrimmage that time and tackled that time Austin Cooper, number 7 for the Bulldogs. Looks like it's going to be about 4th down and maybe about 9. So obvious punting situation this time. The Rockets bring in Cohen Grissom, who will be punting. And we need to get off a pretty decent punt here and try to change the field position here, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. We need to flip this field. He had some good punts last week, and hopefully he gets another one here.
Had difficulty with the snap that time. Cohen Grissom did an excellent job of filling the punt that time, being able to get a hold of it and got a punt down. And as a result of that, the ball will be punted down right around the 36.5, about 37-yard line that time. So the Bulldogs would take possession of the ball, be 1st down and 10 at the 37-yard line. An opportunity to see this defense here for the Rockets this particular time. Unfortunately, Mr. Allen, excellent field position, as we mentioned, for the Rockets, but a couple penalties, tackle in the backfield, and as a result of that, they're punting the ball and not much to show for, but maybe this defense can get the ball back to them.
Yes, sir. Hopefully they can stiffen up here and play some D. Like I said last week, they didn't play bad defense last week. We just couldn't get our offense going.
Cornersville snapped the ball. Ball goes to number 7, Austin Cooper that time. Handoff coming from Blaine Woodard, the quarterback. He's a senior for the Bulldog. Tackled that time by Liam Bell for the Rockets, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Good pursuit there by Liam, getting out there and making the tackle as they picked up 3 yards, and we'll settle in here and go at it again.
Coming in with the play, Hunter Hewlin for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs come up to the line of scrimmage. It is 3rd down, 2nd down and 7 this time. Again, under center, Woodard for the Bulldogs. Handoff this time. Handoff goes to Ben Franklin. Excellent job. Rockets in the backfield. That's exactly how you want to bring down Big Ben Franklin that time. Had a whole host of Rockets in the backfield. Ben Villazon, number 2, and he had a whole list of other ones back there also. Loss of 1, Mr. Allen, that time for the Bulldogs.
Yep, that was a good job there last week after watching film. You know, our defensive ends and outside linebackers for sure got to stay at home this week because they run a lot of side-to-side plays, and we got to stay at home to where we can string it out just like we did right there in Oval.
Bo Schilling on the top of your TV set there. Fake the handoff this time by Woodard. Woodard caught in the backfield. That is exactly how you drawing up if you're the coaching staff. That's that same passion I seen last week, and that's none other than Mr. Jesse Lindeman there, Mr. Allen.
Mr. Rudy coming in there wearing that number 11 jersey for Michael McClendon, and he's balling out so far in this first quarter tonight.
That's exactly what you asked for your defense, and I hear the crowd has gotten electric. That's 3 and out for the Bulldog. You cannot ask for anything more than that for your Rockets defense. Back deep, Fletcher Fields. I seen the young man live for the first time last week. I was highly impressed with him. He's back deep. Freshman, 5'8", 170 pounds. He's going to be able to field the punt. He's got his heels on the 30-yard line. The snap is missed that time. Number 6, Jackson Smith. He's dodging a couple. Yes, indeed. There go the Rockets. Excellent job that time. Look at all that excitement. Number 18, Brandon Haynes in the backfield that time, having a whole lot of help back there that time. I think I seen Luke Swihart also back there. But, folks, I want to go ahead and let you know, your Rockets, talking about starting position, you cannot start any better than this. They are starting the ball right inside the 23-yard line. cannot beat that.
Right. That's what you play this game, and turnovers is always a big part of the game, and even though that wasn't really a turnover, it was a bad snap, and we were able to capitalize and get them pinned up. So now we need our offense to take charge and get physical, and let's go.
Yes, Mr. Allen, as an official timeout on the field, we're going to take one with them.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat, and that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Welcome back to the Rock. Mary E. Holton Field. Your Rockets. 7 minutes and 56 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 0-0 game. Cantrell hands the ball off, inside handoff. Liam Bell, number 6, looks like he has maybe a 4-yard pickup that time. Nice little quick hitter inside. Going to certainly be ahead of the sticks with that, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Run the trap play there and picked up a few yards there on first down. Just we need to stay positive and not have any penalties kill us on this drive.
Come into the field of play. Number 1, Fletcher Fields. Number 2, Ben Billazon. Both of these young men here are athletes. It's going to be an opportunity for the Rockets to be able to get on the board early. 7 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cantrell under center. Hands off. Fakes a double handoff. Here comes Fields. Fields gets a block on the inside. Fields taking it to the house. 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Fletcher Fields. And the home crowd is on their feet.
Nice little play there, Noble. They ran that fake handoff with Eli to the counter reverse with Fletcher Fields into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yes, indeed. Mr. Peter Wilson is going to show us a replay here. I want you to take an opportunity to see a nice little block that Fletcher Fields will be able to pick up. And, we have holding on the Rockets there. Did not see the flag down, Mr. Allen. I missed that altogether. I think most of the home crowd missed it as well in our excitement. That takes the points that we thought were on the board off the board, and it changes the whole trajectory of this. It's 6:59 on the clock. It was 7:17. Only thing that has changed is the clock and where the ball is at, because the score is still the same. Ball at the 31-yard line. Got to start all over. Keep that same excitement. Cantrell will be in shotgun this time. Slant route. Ben Billazon. Ben Billazon loses his helmet. This is a contact sport, and he continues to pick up yards after contact that time. Ben Billazon ran an excellent post route that time. That was a slant route, that young man there, and he knew he would get hit, Mr. Allen, and he picked up yards after the catch and managed to put the Rockets in 3rd down and 3 situation.
Yep, he's a tough young man, Noble. Really athletic, probably one of the best athletes on the field tonight, and glad to see him get the ball in space right there.
Entering the game now, number 16, Bryce Tankersley. Wide out this time will be Bryce Tankersley. Far right. Under center is Cantrell. Hand off to number 22, Eli Bell. He has to break one tackle, breaks a second tackle for the first down, and he drives him right past the stick, and they will move the sticks as he is 2 yards ahead of the sticks, Mr. Allen.
That's a good carry there by Eli. Just kept those feet churning, knew where the first down marker was, and he got there. So that's a good run by Eli.
Excellent job. If they can manage to punch this in, the home crowd will get another opportunity to celebrate. Excellent job. Quick hitters is what I'm seeing in the backfield, Mr. Allen. They're doing a great job. Cantrell is doing an excellent job of center quarterback exchange, and he's handing the ball off quickly, and the blocking up front. They're able to find the hole and hit it quickly.
It's good, and then Ben Villazon's going in at quarterback here, and I know Coach Stevenson put a little wrinkle in this week, so here we go.
Ball straight to Villazon. Villazon keeps the ball. That time he's met by a host of Bulldogs that time. I see 2 Bulldog defenders that time. I see number 38, Jonathan Zuniga. And I seen another one, I think, also number 9, Blaine Woodard, also on the tackle that time. And as you said, you have your pulse on this team here. You being president of the Touchdown Association, you was able to watch practice. You knew that there would be some wrinkles in there that time. And a direct snap to Ben Villazon, formerly what we used to call the Wildcat.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what it was.
Cantrell back under center. Cantrell hands the ball off. Ball comes back this way. It's lost that time by Fields. He picks it up, and he's met by the Bulldogs on the sideline, a whole host of Bulldogs. They meet him right at the sideline that time, one-on-one. One more time with Woodard. I've seen that play earlier in the last series. A little misdirection that time, a couple handoffs that time. The ball got lost in the exchange, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Just a little sloppy with the football in the backfield there, and it cost us. But we've got 3rd down and about 14 or 15 here, and we'll see what Coach Stevenson dials up.
And we talked about it. What was going to be significant here tonight was being able to protect the ball. You got to win that turnover ratio. And as long as we can protect the ball, certainly will be an opportunity for G Squared, Gavin Grissom, to be able to put some points on the board. It'll be huge to get up 3-0. It looks like we got Ben Villazon, looks like to the far left there, and Tanksley on the far right here. Drop back, Cantrell throws the ball to Tanksley, and the ball is incomplete. Ball is incomplete that time. Coming up quickly was number 81, Bo Schilling that time, making contact, and the pass is incomplete, making it 4th down, giving an opportunity here for Gavin Grissom to be able to put not only his first points of the season on the board for the Rockets, but the Rockets' first points of the season right here, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Didn't get very many opportunities last week, so hopefully we'll cash in here and get on the board first.
Kick is down. Kick is up. The snap is yes, indeed, and it is good. There it is right there. G Squared 3-0. 4 minutes, 8 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Your hometown Rockets 3. The visiting team Bulldogs 0. We'll take a break.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway. Chapel Hill Family Dentistry has been serving the oral care needs of Chapel Hill and the surrounding area since 2006. They're a general and cosmetic dental practice dedicated to improving your smile and the overall oral health of you and your entire family. Their goal was to provide superior quality health care in a comfortable environment. Call and schedule your appointment today at 364-4557. That's Dr. William Bell and the Chapel Hill Dentistry staff, proud supporters of the Forrest Rockets.
Welcome back. As you heard, your hometown Rockets 3, visiting team Bulldogs 0, as a result of Gavin Grissom being able to put the ball through the uprights.
Yep, 3 points, that's huge right there. We wanted the touchdown, but penalty negated that, so we settled for 3, but it was good to get those 3 points on the board and hopefully get us jump started here.
Good signs I'm seeing thus far, Mr. Allen. 1, offense is moving the ball. 2, defense has only been on defense 1 possession, but they look lights out tonight.
They did. They got to keep that intensity up, be physical, and get after everybody, and we'll play this thing out and see what happens.
Gavin Grissom, ball has been placed down at the 40-yard line. If he can kick this through the end zone, we don't have to worry about a return. The ball is up, And it looks like it will exactly do that. Gavin Grissom did his job, kicks the ball into the end zone. As a result of that, number 7, Cooper, and number 3, Hewlin for the Bulldogs do not have the luxury of being able to return the ball, as it is a touchback. Here's another opportunity for this Rockets defense to get out on the field, and another opportunity maybe to put the ball back in the hands of the offense.
Oh, well, that's a game changer in high school when you can kick that ball in that end zone like that. I'll tell you, that's big to have, and then we'll miss Gavin next year as he's a senior and will be moving on, but his little brother can kick it pretty good too. So.
Certainly agree with you. It is certainly a weapon. You don't have to worry about the opposing team being able to put any points on the board as a result of that. We have a timeout on defense by the Rockets. And what we're going to do is we're going to stay here for a second, and this will be an opportunity for us to kind of share with you a couple of opportunities. In a couple of weeks or so, you will have the luxury of being able to come and see the Rockets play football on September 8th, a Friday night. But you also will have the opportunity in town to attend the Fish Fry. It's a fundraiser. And I want you to understand that 100% of the sales will support the Forrest Rockets, the high school band of blue. It's $12 per ticket. There's a fish plate. Again, you're asking what date? September 8th. Friday, what time? 5 p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. And it will be at the Forrest High School cafeteria. Again, fish, fries, hush puppies, dessert, and drink. That's a fish plate, $12 a ticket. 100% of the sales support Forrest High School Band of Blue Fish Fry fundraiser, September 8th, Friday, 5 to 7 o'clock p.m., Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Apex Bank's one of our big sponsors here in town. We appreciate everything they do.
Back. As you stay here with us, under center, Woodard hands the ball off inside. There's a host of Rockets there. Looks like a pickup of about 3 that time to the up back. Trying to help you.
Looked like Drew Glover was in on that one.
Excellent job there by the front line that time. And number 34, Austin King. I was trying to see who the ball carrier that was that time. He picked up about 3 yards that time there. And as you said, Glover in on the tackle. Pickup of about 3 that time. It is 2nd down and 7. Here's an opportunity here, as you see Tankersley, Bryce Tankersley out here on the island all by himself. Woodard under center. Woodard hands it off to Ben Franklin. He cuts back right on the inside. Your linebackers did an excellent job of being able to fill the gap that time, bringing down number 33, Ben Franklin that time. I know I see number 56, Cameron Orr in there, and a whole lot.
Reggie Pearson was in on that one too.
Big Reggie Pearson also.
In there. Oh yeah.
Bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Bulldogs.
It's a huge situation here. Huge down and distance for both teams. 3rd down and 4. A lovely opportunity for this Rockets defense to get off the field. And a humid night like tonight, you certainly don't want to play the amount of defensive snaps they played last week.
That's right.
Woodard under center. Oh, they got a little early movement that time and no flag there, Mr. Allen. And it's going to be a 1st down that time. And I don't know if I'm a little biased or whatever, but it certainly looked like he come out of his stance a little early. But no flag down, so it does not matter what I see from here. It's going to be a 1st down, and the chains are moving.
Yes, sir. I believe he came out a little early, but the refs must have not saw it. So we're going to continue on here. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Ball at the 36-yard line. The Bulldogs have picked up a 1st down, and they are moving the sticks. And they're going to keep this defense out here a little longer on this humid evening. Woodard under center again. It looks like it may be Austin King in a 3-point stance behind him. And the ball goes to Ben Franklin, and Ben Franklin is met in the backfield. There are not only 1, but 2 defenders there. Fletcher Fields, number 1, and number 11, Jesse Lindeman. Excellent job that time by these 2 young men being able to make the little tackle that time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That was a way to string that out, and that's the way you stop Mr. Ben Franklin. Is you got to get him running sideline to sideline because he's kind of like Derrick Henry. You don't want to have to tackle him when he's going downfield.
Instant replay is what I'm going to ask Mr. Peter Wilson. I want you to take an opportunity to look at Fields, meet him in the backfield. And that's a whole lot of young men he met in the backfield of Ben Franklin, and he got some assistance that time. Wonderful job that time, Lindeman and Fields. Under center, Woodard hands the ball off to number 7, Austin Cooper. Austin Cooper is brought down. Excellent job in the backfield that time. Excellent job of playing defense. And if I'm not mistaken, that is none other than Hendricks, number 55.
Cam Street, 65.
65.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you very
Cam
much.
Street.
Cam Street. Yes, indeed. Excellent job there. I certainly appreciate it. Cameron Street, 5'11", 225-pound junior. Excellent job. And again, we've talked about how the size of Ben Franklin, and they bringing him down with not needing 2 tacklers, but 1 tackler is able to bring him down.
That's the whole key. As I watched film this week on Cornersville, you gotta run him, get him sideline to sideline, because you don't want him to turn that corner and get downhill.
Woodard under center again. Looks like King in the backfield. Woodard drops back, 5-step drop, and the ball is thrown over the head of Bo Schilling. Excellent job that time in the backfield. Bryce Tankersley back there. Yes, indeed. Excellent job. And several other Rockets in the backfield also. Cameron Orr is back there. They're applying a lot of pressure to Woodard again. The Rockets defense managed to get off the field. No damage done. Even though they picked up the first down, the Bulldogs, here's a lovely opportunity as we see number 22, Eli Bell. Again, he has his heels on the 35-yard line, hoping to be able to field his punt. The punt is off. It hits at the 40-yard line, and it takes a Bulldog bounce, and it's scooped up with 1 bounce. And Bell is brought down at the 26-yard line that time. He's brought down by number 7, Cooper, and number 8, Wesley Pigg.
Yep, that was a good job of him getting over there and getting that ball fielded, because it was probably going to roll on down toward the goal line there even further. So even though he didn't get any positive yardage, he kept us at a decent field position right here.
Yes, indeed. Jackson Smith, the punter for the Bulldogs, he was able to get off one that was advantageous for the Bulldogs with the bounce that they got. And the Rockets have now taken possession of the ball, up 3-0 with 22 seconds remaining in the first quarter. If it's a running play, this may be the last play of the quarter. Cantrell in shotgun. Ball is snapped. Ball directly snapped to Grissom. That's Cohen Grissom. He runs the Wildcat that time, and he's still churning and churning and churning. That is a first down. This young man here, Cohen Grissom, he was stopped right around about a 7-yard pickup, and he picked up the last 4. Mr. Allen, soul power. That's that power lifting in the weight room right there, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. He's a fine, looking young man there that carrying the football, sophomore. And he kept those legs churning and ground out that first down there for the Rockets.
End of the first quarter. Your score after 1. Rockets 3.
End of the first quarter.
Bulldogs 0.
That's 1 in the book. 3 for the home team. Visiting team 0. And I want to take this opportunity one more time to kind of share with you another opportunity to participate in your own community. Same weekend. The date, Sunday, September the 10th at 2 p.m. Duck River Valley Cornhole Tournament for the benefit of Michael McClendon. You all know him, number 11. One more time, Duck River Valley Cornhole Tournament for the benefit of Michael McClendon, number 11. $100 per team. It will be held on Sunday, September 10th at 2 o'clock p.m. 1445 Old Highway 99, Chapel Hill, Tennessee. You can register now at First Commerce Bank, or you can contact David Delk. That number for David Delk, 931-993-1671. Donations appreciated. Sponsorships available. 100% of proceeds go directly to the Michael McClendon Trust Fund. NFL live stream, live DJ, and concessions will be available. Bring a chair and bring your own tent, but also bring your own bags. One more time, Sunday, September 10th at 2 o'clock p.m., Michael McClendon Benefit Cornhole Tournament. We would love to have your support.
Yep, that's a fine young man there, doing his rehab and doing well. And big shout out to number 11, Micah. If you listen tonight, buddy, just keep working hard. We're proud of you.
Yes, indeed. Start of the second quarter, Cantrell in shotgun. That is Corn again, and Corn Grissom in the shotgun. Handoff that time to Liam Bell. Liam Bell picks up looks like about 9 yards that time. Excellent job. Corn Grissom handoff to Liam Bell. Ball tackler that time, Bo Schilling that time, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Looked out there. There's a couple of linemen leading the way. Looked like 57 Jackson Blakemore was one of the lead blockers on that play. So good to see those linemen downfield and getting aggressive.
I'm glad you highlighted the lineman there that time. I always ask T. Roy to always make sure you highlight the young men up front. We'll make sure we do that before halftime. And shotgun this time, Corn Grissom, straight snap, straight up the gut that time. Excellent job. The little quick hitter that time picks up the first down. Great job, Corn Grissom. And I can't wait for Mr. Sweeney to come with some stats. We'll get to hear Corn Grissom, how many times he's had a direct snap and being able to pick up a couple of first downs for the Rockets. Corn Grissom, a sophomore, 6 foot 385-pounder there, and you talked about him earlier. Even though they may miss Gavin Grissom, they certainly can look and see Corn taking his place. Shotgun again, Corn Grissom, handoff of time, one more time to Liam Bell. He sidesteps one, cuts back inside. Looks like he's going to pick up maybe about 2 yards of a positive gain before he's brought down by about 2 Bulldogs. One in particular I think I seen was number 38, Zaningua, as well as number 81, Bo Schilling that time. I will work on my pronunciation of that young man's name there. I apologize to you. Jonathan, number 38. How about I just respectfully call him Jonathan, number 38.
There you go, Noble. He did a good job. He's been in on several tackles tonight.
Second down and about 8. It looks like this time it will be under center. Cantrell this time under center. He keeps the ball. I don't know if it was a little miscommunication by the Rockets that time, but it looks like Cantrell may have been looking for someone that particular time, but it turns into what we call an old school quarterback keeper, and you just simply got to go in the same direction that the play was designed to go and hope to get behind the buttocks of somebody blocking.
Yep, that was I'd say that was a busted play there. Quarterback opened up one way and the running back went the other, and the rest is history.
Yes, indeed. Billazon is out wide. He's also joined outside in the slot there. Corn Grissom, number 25. Shotgun, Cantrell drops back. He throws the ball into double coverage and is picked off by the Bulldogs. He's bringing it back across the 50-yard line, and he's tattooed. He fumbles the ball at the 40-yard line, but it goes out of bounds that time. It's a turnover. Pass intercepted right around the 30-yard line. Bulldogs get the first turnover of the game. I know they had a little missnap that time that gave the Rockets an opportunity to take advantage early and put up their 3 points, but the ball was thrown into a double coverage that time, and the young man for the Bulldogs was able to pick that up and caught it in stride and continued to run. And we're taking the opportunity as we get ready for defense here. Excellent starting position for the Bulldogs. Bulldogs, Mr. Allen has the ball on the 37-yard line going in.
Yes, sir. I believe he was he kind of had his eyes locked on him, and that safety was just sitting back there watching his eyes, and he read the ball and made a play on it. And now the Rockets got to stiffen up here and play some good defense.
And says stiffen up. Tight set by the Bulldogs. Ben Franklin in a 3-point stance in the backfield. We got a little movement up. Yes, indeed. Referee. The official seen the same thing we seen that time. So
false start against the Bulldogs.
False start that time by the Bulldogs. That is certainly the timing of that is not great for the Bulldogs, but well timed for the Rockets because they needed to be able to calm themselves on defense right after the turnover, and they needed to try to force the Bulldogs to go a little farther than they were going to have to go. Again, Bulldogs come up. Ben Franklin right behind. In motion in the backfield that time. Ben Franklin gets the handoff right off the right tackle, and he is dragging one of the Forrest Rockets that time with his right leg that time, and he looks like he's going to pick up close to about 8 yards or so that time. It was second down and about 15. It was first down and about 15, and now as a result of that, now it's second down and about 5. So he does pick up roughly right about 9 or 10 yards that time. Ben Franklin. That's quite a load for a high school player.
He's a big man playing in the backfield there, and they've got him at tailback now, trying to get him downhill.
Woodard under center. in motion again, the Bulldogs. Ben Franklin is off and running, and he will not be caught, folks. He's too big and he's too fast. And into the end zone, the turnover, the interception, the great field position, and a couple big plays by Ben Franklin. And the biggest one of all is that scamper right there that time, and Ben Franklin just takes it into the house untouched that time. And as a result, it is now 6 in favor of the visiting team, 3 the home team, with 8:45 left on the clock in the second quarter.
Turnovers are a killer, Noel. They
Yes,
are
indeed.
in every ball game. It don't matter if it's Pee-wee, high school, college, or pros.
Kale Adcox get the ball down, and through the uprights is number 11, Joseph Palmer. Now the score is 7-3, 8:45 in the second quarter. Visiting team winning.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Are you tired of wrestling with your yard? High grass, weeds, and no time got you down for the count? Make your yard look like a champ with the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. He'll have your yard styling and profiling with fresh cut grass and new landscaping. He's a grass mowing, plant growing, forest pride showing son of a gun. If you want your yard to be the best, you got to call the best. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control, 931-703-7997. Woo!
Welcome back to Mary E. Holden Field. Mr. Allen, we talked about the significance of being able to win the turnover battle and field position. And as a result of what we just witnessed, the Rockets put themselves in a bad spot with that turnover, and as a result of that, the defense wasn't able to hold up.
Yes, they did. No, they came out and ran the ball in for the touchdown, and now the Rockets, they must respond. We've got to clean the penalties up, keep pounding the football, and see if we can't get our own touchdown here.
Right around the 18-yard line, the Rockets will hope to be able to receive the kick. The kick is up in the air. Backpedaling is Bell. Eli Bell picks the ball up right around the 5-yard line. He has a crease, and he gets through the crease. Excellent return that time. He brings the ball up right around the 36-yard line, and he did his job of giving them great starting position that time. Excellent job, Eli. Excellent job that time by Eli Bell, doing an excellent job of putting his foot down right around the 5-yard line. That was a nice kick by Jackson Smith, number 6 for the Bulldogs.
Yes, it was. Good kick. Eli had to go back and get it, and he got it and got a little crease and got upfield, and the Rockets have got pretty good starting field position here. Let's see what they'll do with it.
You spoke about how special it is to have Gavin Grissom, who is now a senior, be able to kick the ball into the end zone and not be able to return. And you see what can happen if you kick the ball to some deadly returners back there that time in the Bell young men. A little scramble on the offense and defense that time. Quick pitch this time. Liam Bell, excellent job. A little quick hitter that time. And Ben Villazon out here doing an excellent job at wide receiver, getting the key block that time. But Liam Bell showed you the power and the speed that time, Mr. Allen, to get around the corner.
Yes, sir. A little quick pitch there. Was late getting the play in. Wasn't sure what was going on there, but they got it snapped just in time, and a little quick pitch. And Villazon did a great job on the corner, and Bell was able to pick up about 8 yards.
Cantrell under center this time. Liam Bell gets the pitch, old school sweep, and he gets around the edge that time, and he uses his speed and his power one more time, and he has the sticks moving one more time, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Good play. Just pretty much the same play to the other side. Get a lineman and a back out in front, and keep them legs churning and get it going.
And I love the fact the little quick pitch that time by Cantrell. He allowed Bell to be able to use his gift, the speed there that time. We know the power, but we was able to see the speed on the last 2 possessions by Bell.
Yes, sir.
Cantrell under center again. We have a tight set, 2 backs in the backfield for the Rockets. Handoff this time, inside, scissor cut that time, Fields, and the ball is on the ground, and you don't have to worry about the scramble, folks. It's Bulldogs ball. We have a good close-up. Miss Anderson has a real close-up. We know it's the Bulldogs ball. We won't even have to wait on this one. Turnover battle. We talked about it. We talked about winning the turnover ratio, and we were playing an excellent game first quarter. The Rockets was having their way. They were moving the ball. And again, second quarter, still moving their ball, having their way. And we seen something that was working. We seen a winning formula of success, and it was the running game. And unfortunately, we also see what negates success, and that's putting the ball on the ground, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Turnovers are never good. We'll keep talking about them, and you know, just an unfortunate circumstance there. We coughed it up on the 50s, so now the defense is going to have to stand tall here.
7 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 2 men in motion for the Bulldogs. That's going to be a penalty. They will bring that one back there. It will give the Rockets an opportunity to reset themselves. It'll be first down and 5, but they had 2 men in movement and in motion that time. They're going to bring that one back, even though Ben Franklin got the ball that time and wasn't able to pick up nearly as much as he had in the previous carries.
Yes, sir. That they tried to middle that time, and the defense kind of bowed up and stopped him, and also got this penalty here. So
5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty will bag up the Bulldogs. It will be first down and 15, 7 minutes and 15 seconds in the second quarter. Coming up to the line, Woodard under center. Ben Franklin in the backfield, man in motion, handoff right off the tackle that time. Looks like he's going to pick up about 7 yards that time for the Bulldogs. It's number 7, Austin Cooper, a little quick hitter that time. Excellent blocking up front by the Bulldogs. There was a hold there, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. They faked it to Franklin and brought him around on the corner here. And Branham Haynes did a good job of getting outside and limiting it to not being a big play there.
It's an opportunity here. Second down and about 8. It's an opportunity for the defense to kind of stiffen up here. We talked about the humidity out here, and if you're at home in the luxury of your own air-conditioned home or whatever, we don't know exactly what toll that will have on either team come second half. Bulldogs, Woodard under center. Woodard keeps the ball, drops back wide open. He overthrows the wide receiver, and the wide receiver was Cale Adcox. We seen Cale Adcox earlier get the on the special teams play there. He put the kick down for the kicker. Cale Adcox was 5 yards behind the closest Rocket player, and all you simply had to do if you Woodard, Mr. Allen, is put a lot of air into that ball and just simply let Adcox run up under it.
Yes, sir. Throw that thing up and let Adcox run under it. And thankful for us that he didn't put enough air under it, and he threw it on a line and overshot Adcox. So now we've got it third down here.
Woodard rushed himself. He didn't necessarily carry out his fake all the way, and he just got excited and just threw the ball up in the air. Woodard under center again. Ben Franklin, a little quick hitter. He dodges, skips one tackler there, would-be tackler right at the line of scrimmage, and picks up about 5 yards. Pure athleticism. Young man there, somewhat that size. You don't expect him to necessarily be that nifty with his feet there, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. He's a load. I've been watching Ben play since he was in junior pro when I used to coach against those guys, and known his daddy for a long time, good family, and Ben, he kept those legs going, and we've got it fourth and almost a yard, and if I was a betting man right here in Noble, I bet he's probably going to get it again.
I would try to get in and parlay your bet. I also, his dad, Joseph Franklin, used to play on the team with me, so excellent family. Timeout, folks, taken by the Rockets. That will be only one timeout left for the Rockets. The visiting team, Bulldogs, have 3 timeouts. We're going to take a timeout with them.
Rain's moving in.
Oh, yeah? You can tell by the clouds?
No.
Red moon tonight. Dew is damaged. You feel it in your joints? The flies are bad. Cow's tipped over.
No. Nope. No. No.
The wind.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
How do you know it's going to rain then?
Weather app. Free download. It's worth it.
See your local agents Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. At Apex Bank, being involved in the community is our top priority. The staff in Chapel Hill takes pride in supporting local businesses and students. From delivering Meals on Wheels and donating fish fry proceeds to giving tractor pull time and sponsoring the Rocketeer School Bank, Apex Bank is here for Chapel Hill. Come visit our location at 118 South Horton Parkway. We've got snacks and coffee, and we'd love to talk to you. Or give us a call at 931-246-7105. That's Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Mary E. Holton Field. 5 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Home team, Rockets 3. Visiting team, Bulldogs 7. It is currently 4th down and 1. Bulldogs have possession of the ball. Ball right on the 40-yard line going in, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Big play right here before the half. If I'm Coach Stevenson and them, I'm telling these guys to make sure and watch the ball, don't jump off sides, and we're going forward, grabbing grass, do whatever we got to do, and hold your position. And if I'm in the other huddle over there, I'm probably saying, hey, offensive line, let's go. This is your time, and probably turn around and hand the ball to 33. But we'll see what happens here when they come out of this timeout.
And I like exactly how you set it up for us, Mr. Allen. Sometimes this game is quite simple. You have a young man the size of Ben Franklin. All you simply want to do is make sure Woodard gets the handoff clean and hands it to Franklin. But I'll tell you what, this game sometimes complicates all of us because sometimes coaches try to change it up and they show you something a little different. But extra time they got, and I think that might have something to do with the humidity. Officials kept a longer time out. Here we are. On the snap, Woodard in motion, number 3, and they drew him off sides. And it's another mental mistake, and we will see what the flag is. But it's going to certainly be the punting situation for the Bulldogs, or to be a free first down. And it looks like a free first down for the Bulldogs. And they do not even have to snap the ball to Woodard, and they certainly don't have to worry about the exchange handing off to Franklin. They just simply walk it off 5 yards. And, Mr. Allen, it is now first down and 10, and the ball's at the 36-yard line.
Yes, sir. I imagine Coach Stevenson's probably pretty upset right now. I'm sure the last words out of his mouth were, watch the football, and we jump off sides with the football right in front of our face, and I'm sure that's not going to sit well with Coach Stevenson. But anyway, here we go, first and 10.
Woodard has the ball. Ball goes to Ben Franklin right off left tackle again. He's having a lot of success on that left side of the field. And it looks like he gets every bit of about maybe 8 or 9 yards that time. And the fact that young man there, the quick hitter, as size as he is and the speed, that young man there, he's going easily. If he can get the ball and not get touched about 4 or 5 yards downfield, he's always going to pick up 8 or 9 yards, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. He gets those legs going. He's a tough guy to bring down, and Cornersville's got those foot-to-foot splits, and he gets a little crease and goes forward.
Under center, Woodland again. I got 2 in motion again. It looks like they having the same issue with that. I know they've been working on it. The Bulldogs all week, got a little extracurricular going on here. The whistle was blown, but they continue to play. Again, same scenario we talked about earlier. It looks like they have kind of 2 slots, 2 tight ends off the line of scrimmage, and both of them seem to be in motion. Second time that's occurred tonight by the Bulldogs.
Really the third time, but that's the second time it's been called tonight, Noble. But anyway, that was a good play there. We had it stuffed out anyway, and entering the game there at nose tackle, number 38 in on that tackle. He's just a freshman, and I know Coach Stevenson and them think highly of him. They say he's got a motor that won't quit.
That's Jason Patrick you speak of.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. Okay, 5'11", 200-pound freshman. So I like it, Jason Patrick. I certainly like having you up here, Mr. Allen, with the insight that you have. You certainly make me feel like I'm a little more connected with the team.
He's got a motor.
Woodard under center. Woodard fakes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he throws the ball. And I think, folks, if I'm not mistaken, that's the kicker, Jackson Smith, number 6. And he allowed that ball to get into his pads. But I'll say this to you, Mr. Allen. The ball is incomplete, but he was open. He ran a post route, and he ran a little slant route that time, a post route actually, and he was open. He was open.
He was. He split the defenders, and Woodard put the ball to him, and luckily for us, he dropped it.
And Rockets have been fortunate at least twice on defense. One was that time there was Smith, but earlier you certainly seen Adcox running down the field, running down the numbers. Again, Woodard under center. In motion is the Bulldogs. He drops back, 5-step drop, and he's flushed out. Throws the ball out into the flat to Austin Cooper. And folks, in on the tackle, you have number 65, Cameron Street. And you also have number 11, Jesse Lindemann, and they applied a great deal of pressure to number 9, Blaine Woodard. And folks at home, I'm going to ask Mr. Peter Wilson to show you an instant replay.
That was a good play with number 12, Aiden Cantrell, coming up and putting a lick on the receiver there as he was catching the ball. So here we go again on fourth and 7.
Look at the pressure that they put on Woodard that time, and Woodard took quite a hit there, Mr. Allen. An excellent job of not only putting pressure on Woodard, but forcing him to get rid of the ball quickly, and an excellent job of being out in the flat and covering. And again, this defense is doing their job. It is 3 minutes and 24 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and now there was a timeout that will be taken this time at the 3 minute and 24 second mark. And folks, we will take the timeout with them.
Hometown banking is having decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits, while still being able to talk to a friendly voice for any of your banking needs. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 931-364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice in hometown banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Stop in and visit Mac Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mac Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mac Equipment.
Welcome back to Mary E. Holton Field. Folks, it has gotten interesting here. 3 minutes, 24 seconds remaining in the first half. Your home team 3, Rockets. Visiting team 7, Bulldogs. It is 4th down and 7. And what this sets up, Mr. Allen, if you can stop the Bulldogs here, turnover on downs gives the Rockets a golden opportunity maybe to go up, field goal, maybe make it 7-6, or maybe a score could make it 10-7. Huge play right here, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir, Noble. Hope our front line's watching the ball here. I wouldn't be surprised if they don't try to draw us off sides again and or call timeout and punt the football here.
Woodard under center, in motion number 3. Hunter Hewlin, pressure on the pressure by the defense. They flush Woodard out. Woodard is running to his left, throws the ball against the field. Yes, indeed. They're going to call a defensive pass interference. They was waiting on the ball, and they're going to say that the blue jersey got there too fast. The wide receiver was on the sideline, and I don't know if he was still in the field of play, but that ball thrown by Woodard, and Woodard did exactly what you're supposed to do. He gave his wide receiver a chance, and he left everything up to chance, and it looks like they will be rewarded for it. But, folks, we will wait, but I cannot see why it would not be considered as defensive pass interference, and wow. 4th down and 7.
Somebody's going to be pass interference against the Rockets.
That's tough there. Had the quarterback on the run. Couldn't get our hands on him, and he throws with desperation, and we bail him out right there. Just tough luck there. Just got to regroup, regain our focus, and bow up right here and try to keep him out of the end zone.
Woodard being flushed out. Flushed to his left. Had to throw the ball with his body not set up, and only threw it to only one wide receiver. Woodard under center. Woodard hands the ball off to Franklin. Franklin with a cutback. He breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, and he's still fighting, He got 3 Rockets on him. That young man there broke 2 tackles and pulled another one there. That young man there, the humidity maybe is forcing him to take a couple breaks in between plays or whatever, but he has the sticks moving, and as a result of the defensive pass interference and as a result of Ben Franklin, The ball now is placed at the 8-yard line. Mr. Allen, first down and goal with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the first half.
Yes, sir. We're rotating in some fresh defensive linemen here, and then we better bow up and get on 33 and stay on him.
It's the only way. You have to stay fresh out here tonight. Woodard under center, Ben Franklin three-point stance. Ball, keeper that time, Woodard. He's going wide, goes bootleg, and he is brought down in the end zone. Tackle made by number 11, Jesse Lindeman, but unfortunately, he's brought down in the end zone. Touchdown.
We bit on the fake and naked bootleg. Like I said last week, our defensive ends kept crashing all week, and coaches, I know they harped on that all week to tell our defensive ends to stay at home, and we bid on the fake, and he had the naked bootleg out there all by himself.
We'll take an opportunity to look exactly what you were talking about there. Mr. Allen is going to get Mr. Peter Wilson to give us a replay. You'll be able to see Woodard get to the outside there that time as we get ready for the extra point here. Number 20, Cale Adcox put the ball down. Ball goes right through the uprights. Number 11, Joseph Palmer. Score now. 14, visiting team Bulldogs, home team 3, the Rockets. It is 2 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half. We're going to take a break.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
Welcome back to Mary E. Holton Field, also known as The Rock. Mr. Allen, the Rockets defense had an opportunity to get off the field. It was 4th down and 7. Timeouts had been called by the Bulldogs, and I'm pretty sure there's been a number of opportunities where the coaching staff has had an opportunity to talk to their young men, but that defensive pass interference kept them on the field a little longer than they wanted to be.
It did. We got time here. Let's get this kick off, get some good positive yardage, and try to get in before the half.
Jackson Smith kicks the ball deep. Ball is dropped this time. It's picked back up. Looks like Cohen. Looks like Eli Bell. He shakes a couple tackles and has quite a few blocks. He's still on his feet this time, and he brings the ball up to the 29-yard line. Looks like we're going to see exactly where they place it down at, but it'd be right around the 29, 30-yard line. And ball not caught cleanly that time. Ball got in on his pass that time, but we'll get an opportunity to have 2 minutes and 27 seconds to see if the Rockets can put some points on the board. A timeout situation. 2 timeouts for the visiting team Bulldogs, 1 timeout for the Rockets. And what has to happen eventually, with it only being 1 timeout, certainly got to look to throw something downfield at one particular time and take advantage of your 1 timeout that you have there. So, but the ball probably certainly has to go in there at least 1 time, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. We got plenty of time to run it. We just got to use the out of bounds, and we just had to spend our last timeout.
Looks like the Rockets will use their last timeout. They will have no timeouts remaining. We will take time with them.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital is Marshall County's premier small animal veterinary hospital. As part of the community since 1977, our 4 doctors and highly skilled team offer preventative care, internal medicine, general surgery, and ultrasound. In addition, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital and offers a full-service grooming and lodging for your companions. Give us a call to schedule an appointment. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to be your other family doctor.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires in alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
Welcome back to TCSports1.com. Mary E. Holton Field, 2:27 left in the half. Ball snap, shotgun, ball handoff that time to number 1, Fletcher Fields, and he's brought down in the backfield for quite a loss that time there, Mr. Allen.
Yep, Ben Franklin came in off that defensive end spot, and looks like we didn't get blocked down on him, and he came through free and made the tackle for a 7 or 8 yard loss.
That certainly does not help out the cause. It was 2:27, no timeouts remaining for the Rockets. Now it's under 2 minutes left on the clock, and it is second down, and looks like to me to be about second and 20, but the score says second and 14, but it looks like about second and 18 to me.
Further than that.
Shotgun, Cantrell, safety route, throws the ball to Liam Bell. He breaks one tackle, but he looks like he's able to pick up maybe about 6 yards or so of that, and it will be third down. Looks like it should be probably about third down and maybe about 13 or so.
Yes, sir.
And we knew they would have to put the ball in there. They went with the safety valve to Liam Bell out in the flat that time, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. Just a little swing pass out to Liam and let him cut it upfield. And we definitely got to use the sideline as our friend here in these last couple of minutes going into the half.
Ben Villazon brought in. Maybe Ben Villazon, an athlete, he'll be able to get a little quick route hit and be able to try to shake a couple tackles. Cantrell under center. Cantrell 5-step drop. He steps back, throws the ball to Villazon. Villazon did exactly what Mr. Allen said he would do. He ran an excellent route. The young man there, Villazon, the only far out wide receiver on the far side of the field. He ran a 10-yard out, caught the ball. Cantrell threw a strike to him. Villazon got out of bounds. He made it 4th down and 2, and it is 54 seconds left on the clock. And as the case is, the Rockets have to make a decision, and they are bringing personnel out on the field, and it looks like they will punt the ball.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If we can get the punt team on, I think Coach was kind of indecisive whether he wanted to go for it or punt, and we've got the punt team on the field now, so we're going to see what's happening.
And perhaps a delay of game may take place. It's 4th down and 2. Maybe and the ball is snapped to Cohen Grissom. Cohen Grissom gets the ball off, and it will be an opportunity to get a bounce. Yes, indeed, and they're going to allow it to roll, will be the Rockets, and the ball will be placed down right around the 26-yard line, and it is 44 seconds remaining in the second half. 14 visiting team, 3 for the home team.
Yes, sir. Good punt there.
We're going to take a break.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets.
Welcome back. Short break. Thank you all for working with us. TCSports1.com. Thanks for staying with us. Under center, they're going to take a knee that time. Blaine Woodard takes a knee, and looks like the Bulldogs have done the Rockets a favor. They had 44 seconds and 2 timeouts, and they simply have opted to go to the locker room up 11 there, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. That's probably a pretty good play. Some bad things could happen down there, and you definitely don't want to give the Rockets the ball back down there with a few seconds left with a chance to score. So looks like they're going to take a knee, run the clock out, and be content with a 14-3 halftime lead.
Rockets can't ask for any more than that. Woodard takes another knee, and as a result of that, they will continue to let the clock run. And we once again want to thank you for tuning in to TC Sports 1. As you can hear in the background, they're informing the home crowd of the score. Home team 3, Rockets. Visiting team, Bulldogs 14. We'll be back shortly.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Amigo's Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Orton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Advanced Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on! Yes, let's go!
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway. Chapel Hill Family Dentistry has been serving the oral care needs of Chapel Hill and the surrounding area since 2006. They're a general and cosmetic dental practice dedicated to improving your smile and the overall oral health of you and your entire family. Their goal was to provide superior quality health care in a comfortable environment. Call and schedule your appointment today at 364-4557. That's Dr. William Bell and the Chapel Hill Dentistry staff, proud supporters of the Forrest Rockets.
Rocket Band of Blue. The band is under the direction of Caleb Boone. Special staff includes Cody Coates, Carlos Pacheco, Elijah Gilmore, and Zach Brown. This year's show is titled Elemental. Musical selections include Dark Sky, Like Flying Destruction, Fallen Snow, Rain, and Partly Clouds. The show features a solo by Hayden Pollock on flugelhorn. This year's field commanders are Olivia Neal and Barrett Lane. Field commanders, is your band ready? I take this opportunity to announce that the band currently has a bake sale and more going on. Items include cotton candy, caramel popcorn, cookies, snow cone, chicken and rice. You can also enjoy one of our famous snow cones in a service.
I want to welcome you back as you all have been tuning in to TC Sports 1. We have you. Miss Anderson has us locked in on the band. The band of blue is taking their field. You can see how decked out they are. And I want you to take this opportunity to enjoy the band of blue. Forrest High School. So you just put those on. Hopefully you can come and make it quick. You take your time. Can't go to commercial. Kids are going. I don't know how to go to commercial. We got 9 minutes. So whenever this is out, yeah, there you come. Bring Rick down. We'll just talk a little football to Mr. South with that. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have been tuned in to TC Sports 1, and you have been looking at the Forrest High School Band of Blue. I want to remind you of the Fish Fry fundraiser. 100% of the sales support Forrest High School Band of Blue. Again, the date, September 8th, Friday, September 8th, 5 to 7 o'clock p.m. at Forrest High School Cafeteria. $12 per ticket. That's $12 per ticket, where you get a fish plate, fish, fries, hush puppies, dessert, and a drink. It will be sponsored by Apex Bank. Again, that's an opportunity for a fish fry fundraiser. 100% of the sales support the people you just got through watching, Forrest High School Band of Blue. And we want to take this opportunity. In a second, we're going to acknowledge some of the Band of Blue folks. Right now, I'm going to throw it to Mr. Ricky Sweeney with some of our halftime stats.
Thank you, Noble. The Rockets trailed it here at halftime by the score of 14-3. The Rockets got on the board first in the first quarter with 4:08 to go. Gavin Grissom good on a 33-yard field goal, and that made it Rockets 3-0. Second quarter belonged to Cornersville. 8:45 to go in the half. Ben Franklin scores from 31 yards out. Palma's kick was good, and at that point the Bulldogs led it 7-3. Still in the second quarter, 2:40 to go. Blaine Woodard on a rollout, a quarterback keeper, scored from 8 yards out. Palma's kick good again, and that's where we are at halftime. The Bulldogs lead it 14-3. First half stats for your Forrest Rockets. They rushed it 15 times for 43 yards. Passing tonight, 4 of 6 with 1 interception for 41 yards. Total offense in the first half for your Forrest Rockets of 84 total yards. The Bulldogs rushed it 17 times for 80 yards. They were 1 of 5 passing with no interceptions for 0 net yards. Total of 80 yards of total offense in the first half for the Cornersville Bulldogs. Individually for your Forrest Rockets, Liam Bell leading the way on the rushing attack tonight, 5 carries for 27 yards. Eli Bell, 3 carries for 10. Cohen Grissom, 2 carries for 19. Fletcher Fields, 3 carries for -9. Ben Villazon, 1 carry for -2. And Aiden Cantrell, 1 carry for -2. Liam Bell caught a couple of passes in the first half for 17 yards. And Ben Villazon caught 2 also in the first half, good for 24 yards. Individually for the Cornersville Bulldogs, Ben Franklin leading the way, 8 carries, 69 yards in the first half, and one of those was a 31-yard touchdown run. Again, that's Ben Franklin, 8 carries for 69 yards. Blaine Woodard, good job running the Bulldog offense tonight, 3 carries for 5 yards. Austin Cooper, 3 carries for 8. Austin King, 2 for 13. And Jackson Smith, 1 for -15 on that bad snap. Couldn't come up with it and lost 15 on that play. So the Rockets traded here at halftime by the score of 14-3, and that's your first half stats. And I'll give it back to you, Noble.
Thank you, Ms. Sweeney. Ms. Sweeney, don't go very far. We may come back and talk a little stats in a second. I got Mr. Allen here. He has a special guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself to you.
Thank you, Noble. We're blessed tonight down here on the north end of the county to have Mr. Jacob Sorrells with us, our superintendent of Marshall County Schools, and I get to work firsthand with Mr. Sorrells as I represent District 6 on the Marshall County School Board, and we're glad to have him out tonight for this big in-county rivalry football game here at Chapel Hill, as I'm sure he went to Lewisburg in the Chevyville game last night, and he's always had kids playing, so it's always been a hard deal for him to get to the football games and enjoy them, because he, like any dad would, he wanted to watch his own kids play, and they've graduated and moved on. So with no further ado, I'd like to welcome Mr. Jacob Sorrells to the booth here tonight.
Well, Mr. Allen, I'm glad to be here, and Mr. Mays, I appreciate y'all letting me get on here and talk.
Well, Jacob, as many people know, Chapel Hill down here especially, we're kind of starting to bust at the seams a little bit, and the numbers are easing up pretty much as we move on into the school year. We got school started on a good note, and you want to just talk a little bit about what we've got in the works moving forward to try to make sure we've got plenty of teachers and school classrooms for all these students that are moving in here.
Well, yes, sir. As you know, we've been talking, and we watch our numbers, and Ms. Teppadino's pulling those numbers for me every month, and we're watching. And we're anywhere from 140, 160 kids per class up here in Chapel Hill. Lewisburg usually runs about 195 to 215, 220 kids per class. Cornersville will run anywhere from 60 to 80 kids per class. And obviously, the north end is growing. It's been nice, slow, steady growth over the past few years, but I noticed a pretty big uptick this year when we come back to school. So, I wouldn't say that with all the homes being built, that it was a direct correlation with how many kids we saw coming in, but I saw it this fall, and so I thought, we better put this in gear a little bit faster, and that's something I look forward to talking to y'all about. And, we're working with an architect doing a growth study, and we're really trying to be smart and intentional about what we do and how we grow, and because we know when we spend that money and build onto that building, there ain't no taking it back. So we got to be smart about that, and we're really fortunate. We're the best shape we've been since pre-COVID as far as our staff. Now, we still have a few gaps, a few holes that we're trying to fill, especially in high school math, science, foreign language. Those are tough spots to fill, but we're in a better spot than we've been since pre-COVID. I think COVID just, a lot of people just went ahead and retired. So we're trying to make it an attractive place to work, and it is. I mean, we wouldn't have all these, and it's a great place to live. And I enjoy it here, and from Petersburg, and I plan on staying here as long as y'all have me. I want you to keep me around. And we're trying to make, again, smart decisions about what we do. And, I want to make a decision that, hey, I'm going to have to deal with that in 5 years. So let's just don't make a quick off-the-hip decision, kind of like these football coaches. They just don't come out here. People don't realize it, but sometimes they don't. They just don't come out here and call plays off the list because they think they like that one. There's a reason why they're doing it. They've been watching film all week, been studying. They know the tendencies for the down and distance and the formations that team's giving them, and they're going to, offense probably a lot of times the coach will say, I'm going to take what the defense gives me. And then the defense just trying to get lined up in the right place. Let's get lined up first because we see this is what they're going to do. So, you can tell I got a football background.
Oh yeah, I know you do. Just in the side conversations that me and you have pretty regularly, it seems like we start talking business and we'll always get off on football because I think it's both pretty near and dear to both our hearts. And
that's a language we understand.
That's right. And we've got a lot of things going good in our county right now. We've got a lot of safety stuff on our minds. It's big. It's on our front burner on everything, and we can't go into details about everything we're doing, but we're trying to get our kids as safe as we possibly can here in Marshall County. And I'm glad we're trying to get ahead of this thing.
And I'll say too, and shout out to Dr. Bell's right over here on the other side, and you yourself, and we just got a great school board. Appreciate what y'all do. Y'all work together as a team. It all starts at the top. It trickles down. And just like here tonight, right? I mean, we got the north end playing the south end, and now we're fighting and trying to claw and win this game, both sides. But at the end of it, hey, we're all going to be friends. We're all on the same team, and it's kind of like playing your brother or your cousin down the street.
That's right.
You're enemies for a little while, but then when it's over, you're going to shake hands. And so I really appreciate. I can't. Every county's not blessed like ours to have the good people we have in our school board that get along and work together, and that means a lot.
It does when you got good harmony, and we don't always agree on everything, but at the end of the night we shake hands and go on about our business, and a vote's a vote, and that's the way we do it, and that's the way it ought to be.
All right, my brother don't always agree with everything I do either, but I still love him. He's my brother.
Mine probably say the same thing. I know my sister would, but anyway. But no, Jacob, it's good to have you here checking our ball game out tonight. We've got a good crowd from Cornersville. Always a good crowd here at Chapel Hill, and this is a ball game that near and dear to me as I played in this rivalry game along with a lot of other folks out there, and this is a big ball game. This is one that you kind of circle on the calendar and want to win. So,
and I think it's still anybody's ball game. It's been a couple breaks here or there. A lot of times you usually come down to 3-4 plays, and I think that's kind of what's happened here in the first half. But I still think it's wide open. Anybody's ball game right here to see what happens. Should be a great finish.
Yep, I agree. And I hate to rush us off the air, but it looks like we're fixing to get back started. So I want to say a big thank you to Jacob Forrest for joining us.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Mays.
All right, thank you, Jacob, for joining us here. And let's go with some more stats. A couple of things I noticed, Noble, in the game. All the points tonight for Cornersville came on Rocket turnovers, and the 3 points that the Rockets got came on a bad snap on a punt. So the defenses are not doing that bad. Total offense for both teams really close. 80 yards for the Bulldogs, 84 for the Rockets. So lots of defense. Still anybody's game, 14-3 as we start this third quarter here in just a few minutes.
And Mr. Sweeney, I appreciate it. Before you go, you did an excellent job. What would be two real major stats that may, if I was kind of just now tuning in, what would be two major stats that tell me why 14-3 is the score I'm looking at?
Two penalties kept Cornersville's drives alive, a 5-yard penalty and a 15-yard penalty. And Rockets had a touchdown called back on a holding penalty. So penalties for the Rockets, a killer tonight in this first half.
Thank you there, Mr. Ricky Sweeney, our statistician. Excellent job. I know it's been quite a busy halftime as you have been with us at TC Sports 1. You were able to see the band of blue. Your field commanders out there, the two well-dressed individuals out there, Miss Olivia Neal and Mr. Barrett Lay. And also, I want to remind you also, Duck River Valley Cornhole Tournament for the benefit of Michael McClendon, number 11. But number 1 in your hearts, $100 per team. The date, Sunday, September 10th at 2 o'clock p.m., 1445 Old Highway 99, Chapel Hill, Tennessee. You can register now at First Commerce Bank or contact David Dill, 931-993-1671. Donations appreciated, sponsorships available. 100% of the proceeds go directly to Michael McClendon Trust Fund. Second half is kicking off now. One more time. Grissom kick into the end zone for a touchback as we start the second half. Second half is underway now. Again, 14 visiting team, 3 for the home team. Again, Duck River Valley Cornhole Tournament for the benefit of Michael McClendon. NFL live stream, live DJ, and concessions will be available. Bring a chair and or a tent and bring your own bags. September 10th at 2 o'clock p.m. Thanks again for joining us at TC Sports 1 here at the Mary E. Holton Field. Alongside me is none other than Mr. President of the Touchdown Association, Mr. John Daniel Allen. Fumble on the play in the backfield, turnover, Rockets, and I see them back there excited, and it looks like it's going to be an opportunity to turn over the turnover ratio in favor of the Rockets. I seen a lot of blue jerseys in the backfield back there that time. And I am waiting on the officials to say exactly whose ball it is, but I know the Rockets are still saying it's their ball. So the only thing left now is to determine from the officials if it was a fumble or not. No indication from the officials. It looks like they're still going to allow, based upon where the officials at. The PA announcer say we will sort it out shortly. I never heard that before.
Yeah, now that I think they've given it to us now. I don't know what the meeting there was about. I saw one of the officials pointing for Chapel Hill when it happened, and don't know what the discussion there was. But anyway, we got it first and 10 Rockets.
And it was Jesse Lindemann I seen back there make that hard hit that time. Number 11, 6 foot, 185-pound senior. And this is the tide that the Rockets needed. Coming out of the locker room, you wanted to have something happen, a spark. Here it is right here, Mr. Allen. Handoff, Cantrell, backfield. Bale gets around the corner. Bale turns the edge, brought down by two Bulldogs. Number 33, Franklin, as well as number 8, Pig. Wesley Pig, number 8, and number 33, Ben Franklin. Excellent job that time of getting around the edge. We've seen a lot of success in the first half, Mr. Allen, of Bale being able to get on the edge.
That's a nice pickup on first down, pickup of about 4. Just you want to always get positive yardage on that first down, and we picked it up there. So let's keep the momentum going here.
Cannot beat this. Ball on the 12-yard line going in for the Rockets. Handoff Cantrell. Also Fletcher, touchdown, untouched. He met at the end zone. Question is, was the ball? Yes, it is. There's the answer to the question that we was asking. Did he cross the goal line before the ball came out? There he is. Freshman, 5'8", 170-pound freshman. You wanted a spark. How about that for a spark? I'm going to ask Mr. Wilson to show me an instant replay.
That was a great play there. Just we need to make sure we protect that ball the whole time that we're going in there. But good touchdown run there by Fletcher.
Cantrell hands it off to Fletcher, and a nice little scene that time. Excellent blocks up front by the tight end and the left tackle that time. And now here's an opportunity to take what was a 14-3 halftime game. Only 14 seconds off the clock, and now the kick is no good. But the score is 14-9 for the visiting team, and we will take us a timeout.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Are you tired of wrestling with your yard? High grass, weeds, and no time got you down for the count? Make your yard look like a champ with the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. He'll have your yard styling and profiling with fresh cut grass and new landscaping. He's a grass mowing, plant growing, forest pride showing son of a gun. If you want your yard to be the best, you got to call the best. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control, 931-703-7997. Woo!
Welcome back. TC Sports 1. In case you're tuning in, we're first asking you where have you been, but Troy Cash is not with us this evening. He's resting up, but he certainly will be with us next week. We certainly wishing him the best. And I have told you, I'm joined by Mr. John Daniel Allen. Certainly glad to have him by my side.
Thank you, Noble. Glad to be here.
Gavin Grissom kicks the ball off, and there's the weapon. One more time, a touchback. No threat of returning this one.
Well, Noble, that was kind of what the Rockets needed coming out of halftime. You know, we talked about the first half turnovers killed the Rockets, and Cornersville took advantage of them, and the Rockets come out and return the favor and finally get it punched in for a touchdown. So it's time for the defense to stand tall again here once again.
Yes, indeed. Trying to balance the scales. It was certainly imbalanced in the first half in the turnover ratio. So Rockets trying to balance the scale and trying to get in that turnover column themselves, and defense showing up big. And Lindemann, that young man that played lights out last week, and he's showing up again tonight, flexing on them. Handoff this time. Woodard hands it off in the backfield, and the Rockets meet him in the backfield that time. And it looks like we have us a loss on the play that time. And carrying the ball that time was number 7, Austin Cooper. And looks like Cooper has lost roughly about 4 yards in the backfield that time. And if I'm not mistaken, Ben Villazon, I think Gavin Grissom also was in the backfield there. How about that? G-squared.
They did it that time. I've talked about the defensive end staying at home. He stayed at home, stretched the play out with Villazon coming up to help on the corner, and that's the way you stretch play out there.
Bulldogs behind the sticks. Here's an opportunity for the Rockets to try to put a little more pressure on them. 2nd and 13. Ball handed off that time. It's quite a crowd off in the middle that time. Woodard hands the ball off.
Number 33,
Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin on the ball carrier that time, and in the trenches right off in there. Number 11, Jesse Lindemann, having his name called all evening. And Ben Franklin does not seem to be able to stand up on his own there, Mr. Allen.
I see that. I don't want to wish anything bad on any young man, and, hopefully the best for Ben there.
And while he's down, the officials and the staff will tend to Ben Franklin, and we will take an opportunity to take a break.
Rain's moving in.
Oh, yeah? You can tell by the clouds?
No.
Red moon tonight. Dew is damaged. You feel it in your joints? The flies are bad. Cow's tipped over.
No. Nope. No. No.
The wind.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
How do you know it's gonna rain then?
Weather app. Free download. It's worth it.
See your local agent Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. At Apex Bank, being involved in the community is our top priority. The staff in Chapel Hill takes pride in supporting local businesses and students. From delivering Meals on Wheels and donating fish fry proceeds to giving tractor pull time and sponsoring the Rocketeer School Bank, Apex Bank is here for Chapel Hill. Come visit our location at 118 South Horton Parkway. We've got snacks and coffee, and we'd love to talk to you. Or give us a call at 931-246-7105. That's Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
And welcome back to Mary E. Holton Field, also known as The Rock. Again, we want to thank you for tuning in to TC Sports 1. The applause that you hear is Ben Franklin making his way off the field, and he's able to walk himself off the field, Mr. Allen, which is always a good sign.
It is, and hopefully it's just cramps. The way they were stretching his foot and his leg out there, it looked like it was a cramp. And as he gets closer to the sideline, it looks like he's getting his gimp, getting his stride back there. So hopefully Mr. Ben's okay over there.
Yes, indeed. And I know you're at home listening and watching, but it's humid out here even at this time in the evening. Woodard takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws the ball, seam right up the middle. Yes, indeed, down the sideline, and the wide receiver was not open that time. Number 3 tried to get the ball to Hunter Hewlin. Ben Villazon was out here, and also joining him out here, Brennan Haynes also making his way out here in coverage as well. So no one was open that time. He just put the ball up in there. It would have been great if one of the Rockets could have came over and maybe cleaned that out of there, Mr. Allen.
Yep, that would have been great. But either way, we got them in 4th and long here. So waiting on the punt here, and hopefully the Rockets can get a good return and get something else done about it.
Jackson Smith looks like he has his heel on the 5-yard line, and it is a fake. No, he's punting the ball. Yes, indeed. Fletcher Fields gets away from the ball, and they're asking him to get away from the ball, and that's a case of just going down on the ball. Ball has been recovered. Bryce Tanksley covers the ball. Ball is being covered right around the 36-yard line as where the Rockets will take possession of the ball. And here's an opportunity to highlight the defense. One come out of the locker room down 14-3. They get a turnover. Offense scores, and now the defense forces them to punt the ball deep in their own territory, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. We're got pretty good field position here, and as I was watching on the sideline here, our quarterback, number 12, Aiden Cantrell, was down here. Looked like he was having a cramp issue, so I don't know who's quite in at quarterback. It looks like it's probably going to be
Cohen Grissom, number 25, in shotgun again. Yep. Maybe run a little more of that Wildcat. Hands the ball off to Liam Bell. Liam Bell gets an excellent block in the backfield that time. Breaks 2 tackles, and he's still fighting. Look at there in the backfield there. Number 71. I hate to do this to you, my man, but I told you there was an excellent block in the backfield. Could you share with the folks at home number 71 who made that key block? And I'm going to ask him, we get an instant replay as number 71 gets ready to block in the backfield. Who's number 71 back there?
That would be Luke Gravy Allen back there. Glad to see him being aggressive out there, and the only good thing about it was he blocked one of my best friend's sons in Brent Adcox. Looks like he got the best of Cade there, and Kale, I'm sorry, and here we go again.
Yes, indeed. Cohen Grissom, he keeps it this time. Fakes the hand off to Liam Bell, and the ball's on the ground. It's going to be a scramble on there. I see a little white jersey fighting at the bottom. This is a case where you just fight for the passion of it. It's going to be a fight. I don't know who has possession, but it's a fight at the bottom, and now it is official. The official has said it is possession Bulldogs, and we have talked all evening at length about the turnover ratio and what that will do to a game, and as a result of that, the exchange this time and the ball on the ground and all the momentum that the Rockets had slowly leaked out there. It's still only 14-9, but you cannot, 1, stop your own momentum, but 2, you certainly don't want to give them the ball in plus territory.
That's right, Noble, and give them a little boost of confidence going in there. We kind of felt like we might have had them on their heels a little bit there, and we coughed the ball up. Turnovers are killer, and hopefully our defense can stand strong here again and get us back off the field.
Yes, indeed. I'll say it real clearly. It's been asked a lot of the defense the last 2 weeks. Shotgun, snap that time, and there go the defense right there. Ooh, there's some head hunters back there that time. Number 9, Blaine Woodard. And Mr. Allen, I've seen several folks in the backfield there. Who all did you see back there?
I saw Eli Bell come up and get a pretty good hat on him, and looked like a couple of those defensive linemen down in the bottom there. They never get any love, and maybe an old defensive lineman and an offensive lineman, I'm going to give them a little love. Looked like that defensive line stacked them up pretty good there.
And Aiden Hendricks, I'll show him some love. 5'5". He was off in there, showed a young man a lot of love.
Yes,
there.
Sir.
Number 55, 6'1", 250-pound senior. put him behind the sticks that time. Second down and 11 as a result of that. Shotgun this time for the Bulldogs. Number 33, Ben Franklin back in the game, and he's brought down, tripped up in the backfield. Who was that right there that time, Mr. Allen?
Looked like 55 back there again, along with number 4, Gavin Grissom.
Yes, indeed. Gavin Grissom on the edge that time. You've seen Hendricks that time, but Gavin Grissom came in, got Ben Franklin down low, and another case of maybe cramps this time here. So going to be another opportunity for us to take an official break while they tend to the young man on the field.
Town banking is having decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits, while still being able to talk to a friendly voice for any of your banking needs. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 931-364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice in hometown banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
Welcome back to The Rock. Mr. Allen and I, we were having a conversation, and we were talking about how humid it was out here and the impact that has on a player when you start talking about not only it being August, but only second game of the season. Maybe you sprinkled in a little half of a jamboree in there, but this is July football weather right here.
Yeah, this humidity this week and especially today, it's been like being out in a sauna. You know, it's been rough on them, and I know the teams have had to practice indoors with the new TSSAA heat rule and so forth. So you know, they probably haven't been acclimated to it as much as they normally would on a regular week, but you know, cramps are a big thing. You know, you preach to these kids all week to start hydrating on Monday and eat and drink the right things and hope it resonates with them a little bit. But you know how teenagers can be sometimes.
I do. We all do. And if I can take a moment, I guess, to kind of highlight TSSAA. I don't know if they made an official ruling or if it was the officials, but we all know that the game got pushed back 30 minutes. But we got an extra 6 minutes put on the clock at halftime. They put 3 up there, gave the teams an opportunity, and then they put an additional 3 up there. And I don't know if that was a case of just giving them a little extra time, but it's Ben Franklin again who is making his way off. And the way he's walking this time is both legs that he's kind of favoring. It was one leg that one time, so you all know we don't necessarily like to speculate, but we just assume there's some cramps and the humidity. But holding both of those legs down, and Mr. Allen, I actually got a picture at home where I was cramping up one night, and I had both coaches working on both legs at the same time, and so I know exactly how Ben Franklin is feeling, and what I don't remember is what kind of night I had that night, and if what the coaches were doing was effective or not. But right. I do remember I got a picture at home with 2 coaches working on both legs.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We've all been there. Anybody that's played, for sure.
Bulldogs in shotgun. Yes, indeed. Number 7 that time in shotgun, and he's met on the side there that time. That's Cooper again over on the edge that time. You've been asking for the defensive ends to come up, and that's my man right there. Yes, indeed. Gavin Grissom, number 4. I tell you what, it's pretty special to be a kicker, to be a place kicker, and to be able to put the ball in the end zone for touchbacks. But it's awful special for him to come out here and headhunt the way he's been headhunting in the last 2 games.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He's a good-looking young man. You know, didn't get a whole lot of playing time other than kicking last year, and he stepped into a senior leadership role and has taken advantage of it and is running with it. So we're glad to see him doing well out there tonight.
Yes, indeed. Fletcher Fields back deep to field the punt. The punt is coming this time. Number 6, Jackson Smith punts the ball. No one to field at that time. Fletcher Fields come up, lets the ball go, and it will be pinned down by the Bulldogs right around the 3.5-yard line. You cannot punt it any better than that if you're Jackson Smith, and you cannot ask any more than that if you're the Bulldog coaching staff, as the Rockets will have their heels, and whomever's in the backfield will be standing in the end zone. 7 minutes and 16 seconds remain in the third quarter. The score, Bulldogs 14, visiting team. Rockets, home team 9. 14-9, both teams have a full complimentary dose of timeouts, 3 apiece. 7 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the third quarter, 14-9. Rockets, ball snapped, shotgun, ball handed off to Liam Bell. He's not able to pick up very much. He's been successful getting to the edge all evening, but not successful that time. 2 Bulldogs were able to bring him down that time.
Yes, sir. They got him stretched out to the sideline, and Bell's very effective when he can plant that foot and cut up field and go, and they stretched him out that time for no gain.
Yes, indeed. Austin King, number 34, Bo Schilling, number 81, did an excellent job of containing on the outside. 2 wide outs to the top of your TV. Ball thrown that time. Ben Villazon drops back. Quick 3-step drop, throwing a little slant route that time. He tried to throw the slant route to number 22, Eli Bell, that time. Unsuccessful that time. Another Bulldog is being tended to. Perhaps cramps being stretched out, as well as a Rocket being stretched out. And, folks, official timeout. We will take it with them.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
We welcome you back to The Rock, where you are tuned in to TC Sports 1. 6 minutes, 36 seconds remain in the third quarter. 14, visiting team, Bulldogs. 9, home team, Rockets. 3 timeouts apiece. It looks like, Mr. Allen, that it will be a lot of time taken in the second half, but we'll probably keep a lot of timeouts. But it would be mainly due to what they call injuries on the field. But humidity and cramps seem to be quite a trend here lately.
Yes, sir. They seems like they're cramping up. That looks like that might be
that's the
Woodard, the quarterback.
Yes,
and, cramps are there's something to deal with. That's why coaches preach to make sure we're hydrating during the week and it is what it is, and it, like I say, it's a humid night, and hopefully everybody can get out of here and get these taken care of.
And when you say it is what it is, what we have is 2 teams where most of their key players play on both sides of the field. They play on both sides of the ball, and on a night like tonight, it's kind of brutal to ask a young man to give you everything he has.
It is, and this is where that summer conditioning comes into play here. Noble.
Rockets shotgun this time, 2 in motion. Number 7, Swihart. Number 4, Grissom. The ball that time is swung out wide. Penalty flags all over the place, and
I think we got set there, Noble.
Yes, indeed. Certainly that will come back this time. A lot of movement going that way, a little excitement that time. Eli Bell was on the carry that time, but that will certainly bring them back. The beautiful thing about it, it's only going to be half the distance.
Right. Can't go back much further because we're backed up to the end zone now, aren't we?
No, you can't go back much farther. Again, due to the excellent punt by Jackson Smith, putting the ball inside the 5 the last time that the Bulldogs had the ball. 6:19 on the clock. Not a lot has run off the clock. And it's third quarter. It appears as though it's going to be a long quarter. Mix that in with some cramps and a couple penalties, and they still got the yellow flags on the field.
It looks like Cornersville's declining the penalty, so it'll be fourth and 4.
There you go. 4th and 4. Yes, indeed. So force the punt, and this will be a huge, huge moment for Cohen Grissom to be able to have the time and the space, and he certainly needs to get off a good punt because back deep, Jackson Smith, who also is the kicker and the punter for Bulldogs, he is the return man this time. Ball snapped. Cohen Grissom, excellent kick over Smith's head, takes a bounce for the Rockets, and now they have shifted slightly the field position a little bit in their favor. The ball will be placed down right around the 46-yard line this time. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in the third quarter this time. Bulldogs will take over possession. We will both be looking, Mr. Allen, we'll be looking to see if number 9, Woodard, comes out after his cramp. We'll be looking to see if Ben Franklin, number 33, comes out. And we'll be keeping an eye to see who will be necessarily calling the shots for the Bulldogs, who will actually be having the duties of handling the quarterback position for the Bulldogs. And we're taking a look now, and I can't quite see a number, but we'll get it to you. Number 6, Jackson Smith does it all. Handyman, he's under center, in motion that time. Quick handoff that time. Ooh,
Reggie Pearson.
Reggie, you heard the man. You heard Mr. Allen. Reggie Pearson in on the tackle that time. Austin King. They tried to hit him with a little quick hitter that time. Give it to the up back that time. Austin King got caught by number 68. Y'all heard him. Reggie Pearson, 6'3", 230-pound senior. And one more time, we have another timeout for a Bulldog who will be tended to. We'll take it with him.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital is Marshall County's premier small animal veterinary hospital. As part of the community since 1977, our 4 doctors and highly skilled team offer preventative care, internal medicine, general surgery, and ultrasound. In addition, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital and offers a full-service grooming and lodging for your companions. Give us a call to schedule an appointment. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to be your other family doctor.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
Welcome back to The Rock. You are tuned in to TC Sports 1. Again, Troy Cashin is not with us this evening. Special shout out to the production crew. Mr. John Daniel Allen, President, Touchdown Association. The greatest statistician on this side, Mr. Ricky Sweeney, Mr. Peter Wilson. You all know Mr. Peter Wilson brings you all the live action. This young man here, this sophomore here, excellent job. He comes in, sets up the board, audio board, sets up everything you see here, the videos, and he has done us a real treat. Caden Anderson, classmate, sophomore also with Mr. Peter Wilson. She's come in, and she has been quite a treat. She has come in, and she's bringing it to you live. She's doing the videography and bringing it live directly into your home. So all these wonderful captions you're able to catch as you see the player there getting up, Miss Caden Anderson brings that directly to you. So we're certainly glad to have them with us this evening. And the applause goes to number 71, Levi Mitchell. He's a senior for the Bulldogs, and he's making his way off the field as well. It looks like some additional extended time as the Rockets head coach, staff, and assistants there in the huddle giving some directions and some instructions to the players. And a couple of players, they're getting an extra little break. So if you don't happen to be in great condition, as long as you don't get a cramp, you'll be able to get through this whole game because you're getting a lot of extra timeouts, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. I'm glad to see the officials are letting it do its thing and not rushing and letting these kids. The safety of these kids is very important. So glad to see the officials taking charge and doing the right thing.
It looks as though Blaine Woodard, the senior for the Bulldogs, is back under the center. He keeps it this time, and he turns up right behind 3 other blockers that time. One of the blockers was Austin Cooper that time coming in motion, and Blaine Woodard looks like he picks up right around 4 yards that time. Excellent job.
Yep, Jason Patrick playing the nose guard position, freshman, came in there and made another big tackle for the Rockets. Coach said this guy had a motor, and he wasn't lying. He's making a name for himself tonight as a freshman.
You spoke highly about him. That's number 38, and as you said, he's only a freshman. So if you can make a name for yourself in the second game, all you can do is impress the coach and get a whole lot more snaps as the season goes on.
So that also helps our offense a lot because our offensive guards and center rotate there, and they can stay fresh.
Pass, drop back, interception that time. Excellent job. That's how you play the cover corner that time. Excellent job. You're talking about a turnover battle. Excellent job. Ben Villazon. We talked about him being an athlete. The 6 foot, 145-pound, two-sport athlete. He came in earlier, threw the ball at quarterback, but Ben Villazon, that time, Blaine Woodard dropped back through the ball, but he may not have seen Ben Villazon. I'm going to ask Mr. Peter Wilson. Yes, indeed, but an excellent job that time. Turnover, Mr. Allen. That's exactly what we needed. Turn the ship.
That's what the Rockets need. It's time to do something with it. This offensive line needs to start inserting their will and physicality, and let's take this ball to the end zone.
You can't ask for any more than that. 5 minutes and 1 second remaining in the third quarter. Possession, Rockets at the 40-yard line. Hand off that time. Cantrell hands the ball off to Liam Bell. He's running the ball hard. Look at the sideline. Get real excited as Liam Bell is met right around the 47-yard line by Bo Schilling, running the ball hard.
That's Rocket football there, Noble. Line up, linemen get off their blocks, and let's go. And Bell lower his head and pick up those extra couple of yards. Good run right there by Liam.
I tell you what, 4-down territory the way I see it right now,
yes,
Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir.
Keep running the ball, keep pounding it. You got a wide out up at the top this time. Look like maybe Villazon. Hand off to Cantrell. Hand off to Eli Bell. He gets right into that second line, that second tier right there. Excellent job of running the ball, and the sticks are moving across the 50-yard line right around the 46-yard line.
Yes, sir. Good to see those linemen down there leading the way. They're getting off the ball and getting blocks downfield, and that's the key to popping a big play is get one of those big uglies down there and on the defensive back, because they usually don't like to get hit and let them go.
I think that was Swihart that was lined up out top there that time, because I seen Villazon just come inside into the game now. Personnel is trying to get a line here. 2 twin sets to the left side here. Cantrell under center this time. Cantrell takes the ball. He pitches the ball to Liam Bell. Liam Bell trying to get a block out here. Wasn't able to get a successful block that time. Nice open field tackle that time by number 20, Cale Adcox.
Yep, that was a stretch play there. And Cale did a good job of stretching it all the way to the sideline. And that ball there, sometimes you got to plant and just get what you can get. And that's what Liam did. And we'll line up and do it again.
Yes, indeed. And here's an opportunity, a little tight set here for the Rockets. Maybe something a little counter quick hitter on the inside. Cantrell hands the ball off. Eli Bell has the option, and he bounces it outside. And it looked slightly for a second there. If he was able to break that tackle, he might have been able to get a little farther on the outside. But Eli Bell did an excellent job of hitting that hole quickly there, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir, he did. Looks like we got another timeout,
yes,
injury timeout, probably another cramp.
Got another Bulldog down. We will take it with him, sir.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Welcome back to Mary E. Houghton Field, also known as The Rock. 3 minutes and 3 seconds remain in the third quarter. Score 14, visiting team, Bulldogs. Home team 9, Rockets. We've been taking extra breaks due to cramps on the field, and the Rockets have possession of the ball. It's 3rd down and 7, Mr. Allen. And my question to you is this. You under the same mindset I am, that this is 4-down territory, or do you perhaps play a game of field position if you have to punt after this 3rd down possession?
No, sir. I think it's 4th down. I think a lot of it will depend on this play. If you can get it, 4th and 1, 4th and 2. I think the way our defense is playing, if I'm the coach, I'm going to line up and tell my offensive lineman it's time to get it done, and let's go forward, and that's just the way I'm looking at it. But a lot of it, I think, hinges on this play. We need positive yardage coming up on this 3rd down play, and we'll go from there. But I think the way Coach Stevenson's thinking about this is, his defense is stepped up pretty good here in the second half, and I think he's fixing to put it on his offense here to get down here and let's score.
All right, 3rd down and 7. Seems like you played it kind of safe. You want to see what this particular play results in to make the decision. And I've made my mind up a long time ago. Regardless of what happens here, if you don't lose any more than 2 yards, I think it's 4-down territory. Under center is Cantrell. Here we go underway. Ball hands off. A little quick hitter that time, and Met Fields is met by several Bulldogs, and they showing a whole lot of passion, whole lot of intensity that time. Looked like it may have only been a pickup of about 1. So now we will see exactly what Coach Eli Stevenson had his mind perhaps made up before that play actually took place. Yes, indeed. Coach Eli Stevenson in the same camp I was in. As long as we don't have a negative gain, we're going to keep this thing 4-down territory. So it's one of those cases where maybe you already had a play in mind, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he already had his play figured out, what he wanted to run if we didn't make it. And here's a big play of the ball game right here. They better hurry up.
Looks like we're going to take a timeout. We had 3 timeouts. That's going to be the second. That'd be the first timeout of the second half. It'd be 2 timeouts remaining for the Rockets. 2 minutes and 8 seconds left.
Eye Care Clinic, Dr. Jeffrey Jordan and his staff offer a wide range of services, including comprehensive eye exams, advanced testing, and eye disease management. Fashion frames from top names like Guess and Kate Spade. They also stay on top of new eye care advances like Vuity and Upneat. And that unique Dr. J touch that always leaves you with a smile until your next visit. Make your appointment at 359-4373. Advanced Eye Care Clinic, 815 East Commerce.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Ream Heating Equipment was designed to bring affordable comfort to any home. So no matter your budget, we can help you feel comfortable, even when you can't be comfortable.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
When it's time for a tune-up or a new HVAC system, contact the trusted pros at Clint's Air Care for expert service and installation.
Welcome back in shotgun. Cantrell rolls to the right, throws the ball out to the flat. Excellent job. He came back, and the ball is on the ground. Ben Villazon had it, turned up, run after the catch, and the ball now belongs to the Bulldog. It was a shift. One excitement on one crowd,
2 seconds later, all the excitement went to the other crowd. Excellent play that time. Coach drew it up, dialed it up. Couldn't draw it any better than that if you was drawing X's and O's in the dirt in the backfield, in your backyard that time. He rolled out. Cantrell had the luxury of being able to roll out, survey the field. Villazon ran an excellent route, came back to the ball, caught the ball with his hands, turned upfield for a positive gain. Unfortunately, all that resulted in the Bulldogs having the ball because of the turnover, Mr. Allen.
Yes, sir. That's a tough one there. Did everything right except protect the football. I know if I'm the coach, we'd be working on ball security next week.
Bulldogs tight set this time. Woodard under center. Woodard hands the ball off that time. Ball looks to be handed off that time by Austin King, and I think he was brought down that time by number 6, Liam Bell, for a very short pickup of about 1.5 yards. Here's an opportunity this time for the defense to kind of stiffen up. And I got to tell you, on a humid night like tonight, whomever the offense is that has the advantage time of possession, that other defense is in a bad situation on a night like tonight. Fourth quarter is going to be hard on any defense who's been on the field a long time.
It is.
Woodard under center this time. Franklin in motion. Franklin gets the ball. Franklin avoids 2 tacklers, avoids 3, and he gets about 2 Rockets that he carries for extra yards, and it looks like those cramps has Ben Franklin slow to get up again, and it looks like Ben Franklin will make his way to his feet slowly, and this is when you ask the young man to just sit down and let us come out there and get you so you don't have to rush off the field. But those cramps, Mr. Allen, I was telling you, that night I was telling you that the 2 coaches was rubbing both legs. I was in and I was out. I was in and I was out, and I was in and I was out. And
yes, sir.
That just happens to be the reality of a night like tonight. And once those cramps come on and start setting in, it's just going to be a case where you won't necessarily be able to get yourself going without that little frog coming in that little calf.
Right.
Woodard in shotgun. Looks like number 20 in motion, Cale Adcox. 4 in the backfield, counting the quarterback. Woodard. Shotgun, snap, shotgun keeper, Woodard. No pickup on that run that time. It was 3rd down and 3, and it looks like it's going to be 4th down and 3.
He might have gained 1 yard. Looks like it's going to be 4th and about 2. Oh, they're giving him the first down.
I tell you what, that's why Troy Cashin is the best at the game, because I certainly, unless the sticks was somewhere else, I did not see him getting that far. I missed all of that.
I guess my eyes have gotten bad.
I missed all of that. I didn't see him picking up 3 yards.
No.
It looks like the Bulldogs, that is the end of the 3rd quarter. It is 14 for the Bulldogs, 9 for the Rockets. We'll take a timeout.
Joseph Fowler and his outstanding staff are dedicated to providing the most effective, clinically superior physical therapy humanly possible. They make it easy to get back in the game by accepting most insurances, including Medicare. They specialize in total joint replacement rehab and orthopedic conditions. They'll help get your range of motion, flexibility, and your strength back. They even assist in dizziness and balance disorders. Get yourself back in the game at Benchmark Physical Therapy, 4654 Nashville Highway. Chapel Hill Family Dentistry has been serving the oral care needs of Chapel Hill and the surrounding area since 2006. They're a general and cosmetic dental practice dedicated to improving your smile and the overall oral health of you and your entire family. Their goal was to provide superior quality health care in a comfortable environment. Call and schedule your appointment today at 364-4557. That's Dr. William Bell and the Chapel Hill Dentistry staff, proud supporters of the Forrest Rockets.
Welcome back to Mary E. Holton Field, also known as The Rock. We have entered the 4th quarter, where conditioning will play a large part in the results of this game, as it is a 5-point game. Rockets find themselves at a 5-point deficit. 3 timeouts for the Bulldogs, 2 timeouts for the Rockets.
Bulldogs take over 1st and 10. Ball at the 4
Cale Adcox, wide out to the left. Shotgun. Blaine Woodard, number 9 for the Bulldogs.
ball is snapped. He's keeping it himself, and he is pulling one Rockets there, and he's able to pick up at least 6 yards that time. Excellent job of just following your blocks and taking it straight off the right side off the center and the buttocks of the guard that time, Mr. Allen.
Yep, they're just lining up in a power set and running that quarterback smash and picking up good positive yards every play. We've got to our defensive linemen have got to hold their ground, and our linebackers need to fill, and we don't need to be getting big yardage up the gut right there.
They're ahead of the sticks that time. 2nd down and 4 for the Bulldogs. In shotgun is Woodard. It's a keeper that time. Keeper goes to Smith. Looks like the keeper goes to Wesley Pigg, number 8. And he picks up a first down, and he moves the sticks, and it's clear you can see that he had picked that up, and it looks like he's going to need to stretch out his cramps as well. And what we're going to ask this time is we'll take an opportunity to take another break right here. Official timeout.
There's always something new to try at Brooks Grocery. Sure, they've got all your everyday needs, the best meat department anywhere, and quality boar's head meats in the deli. But they've also got a great hot bar with a wide selection of steaming hot favorites, and they even have a selection of sushi. They sprinkle in brand new offerings and Brooks favorites like Jack's Trail Mix and a huge selection of tasty candies. All this with that special hometown touch. Find your next favorite food at Brooks Grocery.
Are you tired of wrestling with your yard? High grass, weeds, and no time got you down for the count? Make your yard look like a champ with the Ric Flair of lawn care, Mr. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control. He'll have your yard styling and profiling with fresh cut grass and re-landscaping. He's a grass mowing, plant growing, forest pride showing son of a gun. If you want your yard to be the best, you got to call the best. Tate Garvin at Garvin's Ground Control, 931-703-7997. Woo!
Welcome back to Mary E. Holton Field. Wesley Pigg has walked off the field on his own. Mr. Allen, if you'll take an opportunity, we've been talking about transitioning in and being able to stay fresh. Tell us about some of those on the front line for the defense for the Rockets.
Yeah, Nova, we're pretty fortunate. We've got some linemen this week being able to rotate in, keeping some of these young men fresh. You got Luke Allen and Drew Glover and Reggie. You got Cam Street all up there rotating in, along with 55 and 38 coming in to spell those guys.
Blaine Woodard in shotgun. Ball snapped directly to Ben Franklin. Ben Franklin is pulling. He doesn't look like he has a cramp there. And the ball's on the ground. That's going to be Rockets' ball. You can get excited. There's a flag down. The only thing I can imagine, maybe a face mask or something, but there's a flag Hopefully it's a holding call on the Bulldog, but that's certainly Rockets' ball. The official hadn't told me, but I don't need him to tell me. Oh, they trying to determine if he was down or not. He was not down.
No, he wasn't down when that ball came out.
I don't know why it takes that long to huddle. I certainly don't know why it takes that long to huddle, but we seen him earlier, and the PA announcer said we'll sort it out in a little while, but that's a lot of sorting out. I don't think they need to sort this out very long. Maybe what they need to discuss is what the penalty flag is.
They may be talking about the penalty.
And Ben Franklin, as I said, direct snap to Ben Franklin, and those cramps that they working out on the sideline didn't look like they were affecting him at all. He was running the ball hard, and he was pulling. And I couldn't quite tell you who the Rocket was that got off in there and pulled that ball loose, but take your hat off to the Rocket, whoever got in there and pulled that ball loose. And I certainly can't tell you who came up with it, because the official can't tell me who came up with it. Boy,
I don't know what they could be discussing out there. I mean, it was no doubt that play was a fumble, and I'm not sure what the penalty flag that came in on our sideline over here was, whether it was a face mask or what, but they're trying to get it sorted out here.
They haven't even offered us any indication of whose ball it is, and well.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Rockets.
Wow.
The play is going to be unsportsmanlike conduct against the Rockets.
I tell you what, they are supposed to tell us who Wow.
They never have said who's got the football.
They said
I
it just
assume
then.
we do.
No, sir. They marking. They adding 15 yards for the Bulldogs. So they saying the possession stays with the Bulldogs, and they have managed to put the Bulldogs. Oh.
No, I think it's our ball. I think it was a unsportsmanlike after the fumble. So it's Rocket ball.
Thank you very much. Rocket's ball, unsportsmanlike, as you heard Mr. Allen. Here we go. Under center, Cantrell. Ball hands off that time. Cohen, Grissom. And there's a whole load of Bulldogs that time in on the tackle that time. Cohen Grissom was able to get to the edge that time, but there was so many white jerseys out there that time. Need a few more blockers that time, not able to get to the edge that time. But let's focus on the positive. The positive is the Rockets have possession of the ball.
Yep. The offensive line, something happened there, had kind of a jailbreak, and they stacked Cohen up, and then we had a little extracurricular after the play there. Not sure what was going on down there, but anyway, looks like we got it at 2nd and 9.
10:05 remaining in the fourth quarter, 14-9 in favor of the visiting team Bulldogs. Shotgun, Cantrell rolls to his right. He runs right into pressure that time and unable to find the real estate to gather himself or throw the ball. And unfortunately, at that time, we see it all the time in football. When a big defender is on you and they drive your shoulder, drive you to the ground, you got to try to shake that off, because that ground does not lose to any player.
No, it don't move much when you get driven into the ground there. Not sure what was going on there. It looked like number 8 come free on the defensive line there and just busted through. Somebody missed number 8.
That's Wesley Pigg. He came back from his cramp situation to make a huge play on defense. Shotgun, Cantrell. He rolls out to the right, throw the safety valve, Liam Bell out in the flat that time. He's brought down by number 9, the quarterback for the other team, Blaine Woodard, for the Bulldog. And it was first down and 10.
It's close to a first down.
Yes.
No.
And now this will be an opportunity here. Yes, indeed. You said it. They're moving the sticks. That's
yes, sir.
Excellent call that time. Beautiful call calling in that time. Not only was the play kind of safe, but excellent job putting athlete out in space and giving an opportunity to run out to the catch. Ball handed off that time. Cantrell hands it off to Eli Bell that time. He got a couple blocks that time. Gavin Grissom as well as number 6, Liam Bell, also providing a block. But Eli Bell that time, that's a nice pickup on first down.
It's positive yardage
yes,
on
indeed.
First down.
Yes,
that's what the Rockets need. They need a good ground and pound drive right here. Take some more time off the clock, and we got to get it in the end zone.
And right after this play, Mr. Allen, I want you to kind of set the line for me, highlight some of those big men up front.
Yes, sir.
Cantrell's under center this time and hands the ball off in the backfield. Liam Bell, he bounces. He went straight up the middle and bounced it outside that time, and the chains are still moving. It's going to be third down. Look like it'll be about third down and a long 5 or so. Tell me about the front line.
Yes, sir. We got Drew Glover anchoring us down there at center, Luke Allen at guard, Cameron Orr playing guard, Cam Street at tackle, and Reggie Pearson along with Mitchell Todd's been out there quite a bit, and those big guys up front, they're swapping in and out and getting themselves breathers as they can afford it.
They need their names called. They're giving each other the luxury to play this game in this humidity. Cantrell hands the ball off. Yes, indeed. That's that looked like that was certainly going to be a first down that time. It was a big old gaping hole that time there. Cohen Grissom hit it hard that time. And it certainly was a big old gaping hole that time. The sticks are being moved, and it looked like Cohen Grissom had a whole lot of room that time.
He did, and if he would have broke one more tackle, he might have been off to the races. And if he can get loose, he'd be pretty hard to tackle, get caught from behind.
And that's exactly what you want to be able to say about a young man. You want to be able to say, if we can do our job, as Mr. Allen mentioned, those big men up front, giving each other the luxury to get through a game on a night like tonight, and the breathers, if those big men can do their job and get to that second tier, Cohen Grissom said, center to snap handoff to Cantrell. Cantrell throws the ball out.
Excellent route that time ran by Bryce Tanksley, 5'9", 160-pound senior. We hear about him often on defense, but he ran an excellent route that time, curled up, and he showed that 1-6 to Cantrell so Cantrell could hit him, and he caught it with his hands, Mr. Allen.
He did. That was a good route, good curl route there for Bryce, and he caught that one for his mama. Today's his mama's birthday, so happy birthday, Julie. Bryce just caught you a touchdown catch.
Happy birthday, Miss Julie. All right. Cantrell hands the ball off. Liam Bell, first down pickup. Yes, indeed. The sticks are moving. The sticks are moving. Excellent job. Excellent job. One more time for me, Mr. Allen. Highlight me up front. Who those big men up front?
Those big guys are moving them now. You got Luke Allen. You got Drew Glover. Mitchell Todd's in there. There comes Reggie. You got Cam Orr. And those guys, Cam Street, those guys are starting to move the line of scrimmage now. And if they'll insert their wheel right here, I think something good might happen for the Rockets.
I appreciate you indulging me. Bulldogs trying to get in some substitutions. Hand off to Liam Bell. Liam Bell trying to get to the outside. Yes, indeed. He stays in bounds. Ooh, look at the power. Still in bounds. Still churning. I think he might have stepped out of bounds, but that young man there, listen to the crowd.
I believe that's got a little juice in him there, Noble.
Yes, indeed. I'm going to check on Mr. Peter Wilson. Look at the instant replay here. I want you to see Cantrell. He pitches the little sweep out there. Look at Liam Bell. He gets to that second tier, makes a little counter move, gets to the sideline, and he chugs those feet, keep the legs are moving. And the home crowd is excited. And look at the band. The band is putting the trumpet on their shoulders. They're getting ready to play a little instrumental for me. Under center, Cantrell has the ball off to Cohen. Yes, indeed. Look at Grissom. Grissom in the field. Yes, indeed. He breaks a tackle. Oh, it's contagious. It's contagious. This is one of those where I'm also ask Mr. Peter Wilson to show me instant replay. I'm showing love to everybody.
I saw them linemen down there blocking that time, and I know he's mine, but 71 was down there leading that crusade, and the linemen are starting to insert their wheel here and showing a little swagger.
Hey, I tell you what. They have forced the Bulldogs to take a timeout on defense. The humidity here and this electric crowd. And I tell you what, I've seen Troy do it all the time. The crowd is excited. Mr. Allen, we're not going to take a timeout. We're going to keep it right here.
That suits me.
The energy that the crowd has, it's been electric. It has found its way into this booth, this broadcasting booth. We want to remind you one more time, you are tuned in to TC Sports 1. You can always go online and you can catch it, tcsports1.com. And I want to tell you this. It has become electric. It's 14-9. 14 is what the Bulldogs went into the locker room as. They have not put any points on the board. The Rockets went in 3 points. They were 11-point deficit at halftime. They came out, got on the board early, made it 14-9. I think it might have been about right at the 10-minute mark. They've been battling all night. It's been some turnovers on both sides, but at this particular moment, it looked like it's about to be on. And I'm going to tell you, Cohen Grissom, we have been highlighting him. I want to be real clear. He's a sophomore, 6'3", 185 pounds. The young man has 5 carries tonight. 4 of them have been for first downs. And I owe that all to the statistician, Mr. Ricky Sweeney. One more time, Cohen Grissom, sophomore, 5 carries tonight, 4 of those for first downs. I tell you what, look in the backfield. Liam Bell says, give me some of that. And I think he got back there Fields also. Cantrell under center. Cantrell hands the ball off to Liam. Yes, indeed. Liam Bell, he's fighting. He has found his way in the red zone for certain. We was already there, but he's inside the 5. The only question is, how close is he to the end zone? And it looks like he's down at the 2-yard line.
He's down there at the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yes, indeed.
Looks like we got another timeout with a cramp here, but this offensive line's inserting their wheel. Just saw a new guy come in there, number 52, Matthew Morgan, making his presence felt up there playing in one of the guard positions. So as this not humid night continues on, we're going to see linemen rotating in and out and giving these guys breaks.
And I tell you what, looks like it'll be a long break. It's 6:17 remaining in the fourth quarter, 14 for the visiting team, 9 for your home team, with an opportunity to go into the score and take the lead. We're going to take us a quick break.
Rain's moving in.
Oh, yeah? You can tell by the clouds?
No.
Red moon tonight. Dew is damaged. You feel it in your joints? The flies are bad. Cow tipped over.
Nah. Nope. No. No.
The wind.
Yeah.
Really?
No.
How do you know it's going to rain then?
Weather app. Free download. It's worth it.
See your local agent, Scott Bond and Troy Cashin. At Apex Bank, being involved in the community is our top priority. The staff in Chapel Hill takes pride in supporting local businesses and students, from delivering Meals on Wheels and donating fish fry proceeds to giving tractor pull time and sponsoring the Rocketeer School Bank. Apex Bank is here for Chapel Hill. Come visit our location at 118 South Horton Parkway. We've got snacks and coffee, and we'd love to talk to you. Or give us a call at 931-246-7105. That's Apex Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Welcome back to Mary E. Holton Field, The Rock. And it is jumping here. 6 minutes, 17 seconds, and the Rockets have the ball at the 1 yard line. It is 1st and goal. Cantrell under center. Cantrell hands it off to Liam Bell. He walks in, and it is a touchdown at the Rock. The score has changed. 15 in favor of the Rockets, 14 for the visiting team, the Bulldogs. 6:07 left, and we're going to take an opportunity to look at a little instant replay here. And, folks, it is jumping at the Rock. Look at Liam Bell in there, a little quick hitter, getting it off that time. Mr. Allen, this crowd here is going to go wild once my man, they're going to go for 2. That makes perfect sense mathematically, right?
Yes, sir.
This will give the Rockets an opportunity to go up. The score would be 17-14 if they're successful on this 2-point attempt, make it a 3-point game. Here we go. Cantrell under center. Liam Bell in the backfield. Cantrell keeps it. Cantrell throws the ball, and the ball is incomplete as the intended receiver that time looks to be Fields. Ball went over Fields' head. Again, your new score now, Rockets 15. Bulldogs 14. We'll be back shortly.
Town banking is having decisions made by a bank right here in your town, not in another city, county, or even state. It's neighbors and friends who know your name and take time to greet you when you walk in. It's modern technology such as online banking and mobile check deposits, while still being able to talk to a friendly voice for any of your banking needs. Come visit us at 4641 Nashville Highway or call us at 931-364-7888. First Commerce Bank, your first choice in hometown banking. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Stop in and visit Mack Equipment, your largest Exmark and Cub Cadet dealer in the state of Tennessee. Locally owned and operated in the heart of Chapel Hill at 109 North Horton Parkway, next to Southern Roots Hair Salon. Mack Equipment offers parts, sales, service, and rental. Their factory-certified technicians also service multiple brands of outdoor power equipment, making this a perfect stop for your future equipment repairs. Don't forget to visit our 2 other locations in Murfreesboro and Lewisburg. That's Mack Equipment.
Welcome back to the Rock. 6:07 remaining on the clock, 4th quarter. You've seen Liam Bell make that touchdown run. That's his 15th carry on the night. The young man has 87 yards on the evening. And on a night like tonight, as humid as it is, to get anywhere close to 100 yards is saying something special.
It is. And the backs have ran hard, and seems like on that drive there, the offensive linemen really inserted their wheel, and that's what you got to do to be successful, and keep the penalties down, and let's play defense. Here we go.
Gavin Grissom, G squared, set the kickoff from the 40-yard line, and there's that weapon right there, and the ball comes down at the 3-yard line, and the Bulldogs would have an opportunity to bring it in. They said absolutely not. Look at all that contact. It is a contact sport, and I'll tell you what, Mr. Allen, I see him right there. There he is right there, number 17 coming down there. Landon Groven, pronounce it for me.
Grovenfield,
yes indeed. That's what I'm talking about there, and I apologize to the young man, so I'll go one step farther. He's a 6-foot, 170-pound senior coming down, making that tackle there. Excellent job. And the electricity on the home side, everything has shifted now. And remember, the Rockets went in. They were 11-point deficit. They have not given up any points in the second half and have managed to put up 12 points on the board. Here we go. Bulldogs have the ball. All exchange there. And the Bulldogs look like they're taking advantage of it.
It's coming back. There was 2 people in motion again, and it's coming back. Looks like Ben Franklin's back in the ball game. And but he fought hard, but I believe that one's coming back.
He did, and he there's the leg again. And it's one of those cases where you go over there to the sideline and you feel like you're fresh, and then you come back out here and you run the ball in this humidity here, and the cramp just comes back. 5-yard penalty on the Bulldogs, and that will negate that run there. As you've seen exactly what Mr. Allen seen that time, so we knew it was coming back. Here's a golden opportunity with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in the game. If this defense can stiffen up, because the Bulldogs certainly not in 4-down territory, so they certainly would have to punt the ball with 2 timeouts left for the Bulldogs, 2 also remaining for the Rockets. But right now the Rockets don't have to worry about how many timeouts they have. Ball handed off this time. The keeper that time looks like, I apologize. I got a little excited that time. Woodard. And I exactly forgot what my job was that time. Woodard was the quarterback. He kept the ball, and he was fighting a couple times. I thought he was going to look to maybe pitch the ball, but he kept it a couple times, and he got way more yards than I wanted to give him credit for. That, Mr. Allen.
Yep, he got out there, and we had him kind of bottled up, and you know, here in the fourth quarter, everybody's tired. You're hot. You're worn out, and you got to tackle. You got to tackle.
Woodard hands the ball off to Ben Franklin, and that's an easy pickup for a first down that time. Going in motion was Austin Cooper that time, a little misdirection, but straight up the gut. And anytime you have short yardage like that, you don't have to think that hard, Mr. Allen. You just want to hand the ball to Big Ben Franklin.
Yes, sir. He sat over there most of that third quarter and probably had fluids pumping in him pretty good, and looks like he's kind of come out here in the end of the fourth quarter here, and looks like he wants to be the bell cow.
And the only question is, I'm certainly sure he wants to be, the only question is, under these conditions and the night he's had tonight, will his body and the cramps allow him to be the bell cow? Under center, Woodard keeps the ball, fakes the ball, throws the ball, got a man down the seam. He's in double coverage, and fortunate for the Rockets, Woodard never even looked out on the sideline. Hunter Hewlin was out on the sideline, and he looked like he might have had 2 or 3 steps. And it's a case of Woodard doing what sometimes you do, not only at this level, but even at a level higher than this. You get locked in on one receiver there, and he threw the ball in double coverage, Mr. Allen.
Yeah, he did. He had a little pressure on him, and he chunked it up there and tried to let his receiver run under it and just overshot him a little bit, but it was good coverage by the Rockets down there.
Tight set by the Bulldogs. Only one wide out. Jackson Smith, number 6, at the top of your screen up there. In motion, number 7, Cooper. Woodard drops back. He gets hit, and so does Austin Cooper get hit. Yes, indeed. There it is, number 12. Number 12 breaking it up. Aiden Cantrell, and guess what? Aiden Cantrell is your quarterback.
He is. I don't like my quarterback playing safety, but with the injury to Ryan Hill last week, looks like he's going to be double duty the rest of the year here.
And here's an opportunity here as you look here, third down, and I would assume obvious passing situation with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. But guess what? Only one wide out again, Jackson Smith, so it probably will be a run. Ben Franklin has the ball, and he's going to pick up every bit of a first down and then some. Never was a question of that. And looked like there may be an extra 15 yards tacked on to this one here. We'll check to see exactly what the flag is, but there may be a case where they may tack on an additional 15 yards here. But Ben Franklin, he found a little hole right between the guard and the tackle, and he got north and south quickly for a big man.
Yep, looks like the cramps aren't bothering him right now.
They certainly are not bothering the young man right now. So let's sort out this penalty, and let's just hope I'm wrong that it's not another 15-yard attached on, because that changes everything. Unfortunately, my glasses do work, and it is 15 yards against the Rockets, and that changes the whole trajectory of this, because what at one point in time looked as though it could not have been a 4-down territory with 2 timeouts for the Bulldog. It's certainly a 4-down territory now with 4 minutes and 2 seconds counting, in a score that the Rockets only hold a 1-point lead, 15-14. Woodard under center, calling the play.
got 4 to this side, got a slot man on the other side. Bo Schilling going in motion. He's the wide out to the right. Franklin, three-point stand. Franklin keeps the ball. Positive pickup. He's still carrying the pile. That is exactly what you want if you're the Bulldogs. It keeps the clock running. It gives you a chance on first down to be able to make it second down in about 5.
Yep, that little quick hit and dive play there, just right up the gut. And our defensive linemen are kind of grabbing on and holding on right now. We've got to get some people filling up in there and stop that dive up the gut there.
I don't know. Fatigue looks like it's setting in for some of the running backs for the Bulldogs. I don't know if you're going to have to swap somebody in for them or call a timeout if you want to keep your personnel in. But the running back is tired for the Bulldogs. Woodard under center.
Fumble.
All right, look at there. There he is, G squared coming off the edge. There he is right there. I'm going to check and see if I can get a little instant replay because y'all know that's my young man right there coming off the edge. 6'2", 195-pound senior. He's not only your kicker, but he's coming off the edge. Watch him put pressure down. Watch him bear down there, and he brings them down for a loss, and that is a huge loss that time. 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock, and you already know that the Rockets are up 1, and it looks like there's going to be an opportunity to take a timeout, and it will be taken by the Bulldogs. The Rockets has a 1-point lead, and we're going to take a timeout.
Funeral home and cremation services had its beginning in 1939 when Thomas H. Lawrence established the business. Lawrence Funeral Home has always strived to provide compassionate, dignified, and professional service to every family it serves, regardless of their circumstances. Lawrence Funeral Home pledges to the families of Marshall and surrounding counties to continue providing excellence in funeral service. In your time of need, our family is there for your family. Lawrence Funeral Home and Cremation Service.
Are you moving to the area and need a place to store your possessions? Are you trying to declutter your existing space or needing a place to park your boat, RV, truck, trailer, or camper? There's a simple solution. It's Highway 99 Storage. Conveniently located off Highway 99 and James King Road, it's a lighted, secure, and fenced-in area to keep your valuables safe. New units available with climate control. Call 364-5678 to rent. That's Highway 99 Storage.
We welcome you back to The Rock. You are tuned in to TC Sports 1, and we certainly appreciate your loyalty, and we certainly appreciate you tuning in and giving us the luxury of being able to bring this right into your home. Special thanks. Troy's not able to join us today, but I certainly hope he's listening because we certainly have us one here that's going to go to the wire. 2 minutes, 26 seconds exactly on the clock, 15-14 Rockets. Is Woodard here is being flushed out. He gets around the corner and he takes a whole lot of contact on the sideline that time. He's going to stop the clock that time, but it's a whole lot of contact that time by the, yes indeed, number 71 over on the tackle that time. Share with the folks at home who number 71 is for me.
That'd be Luke Allen, nicknamed Gravy. They were pursuing the quarterback over here and got some pressure on him, made him roll out and flush out, and he tucked it and ran it and got a pretty good lick on him.
5'11", 215 pounds, and as I told T-Roy last week, Mr. Allen, everything tastes a little better with a little gravy on it. So that time, Luke, as you said, Woodard got flushed out, and here comes gravy on top of him. It's 4th down and 4. You should be standing up at home the same way they standing up here. 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. 4th down and 4. Woodard under center. Woodard hands it off to Franklin, and Franklin will be stopped short.
I don't think so. He didn't make it.
Franklin is stopped short, and it has got electric around here. And we're going to give you an opportunity. Mr. Peter Wilson, he knows football as well as I do. He knows how big that moment was. 2:05 left on the clock. I want you to watch the instant play right here. Watch Big Ben Franklin get the handoff, and watch the whole host of Rockets stop him. This crowd, do you hear the crowd? The band is playing, the band is up. You have your field commanders. Your field commanders are down here leading them. Olivia Neal, Barrett Lay.
They have everybody. They are well dressed and they are excited. It's 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the game. Rockets have a 1-point lead. Here we go. Cantrell under center, hands the ball off. Cohen Grissom. They said Cohen Grissom had breakout speed. Excellent job up front. I see 68. I see Reggie Pearson.
Yep.
I see number 56.
Cameron Orr.
Cameron Orr. I see those two young men there. They provided key blocks in the backfield for Cohen Grissom to be able to make that happen. The clock is running. It is 1:45 left on the clock. Bulldogs only have one timeout. And guess what, Mr. Allen? It does not matter how much you win by. If the score ends up being a 1-point favor in your favor, that means you win, correct?
A win is a win, whether it's 1 point or 50. We just we got to protect the football and run this clock out.
Here we go. Under center. Cantrell hands the ball off. Cohen Grissom. Cohen Grissom is still fighting. That's 2 times in a row. Coach Eli Stevenson and them keep calling his name. Cohen Grissom. I tell you what, if a young man can run the ball like that 2 times in a row, he deserves an instant replay. It's going to look like 3 times in a row at your house, but it's only 2 times in a row. Show me Cohen Grissom one more time, Mr. Wilson. You see Cohen Grissom get the handoff right there from Cantrell. Great job. Gain of 8 that time. 2nd and 2, ball at midfield. It is under 1 minute left, and you heard it here at TC Sports 1. The Bulldogs only have 1 timeout, and guess what the Rockets are doing? They are absolutely not in any hurry to snap this ball. Excellent job of managing the clock. Cantrell is taking a knee. Now, I'm trying to do the math. They only got 1 timeout. I'm trying to do the math for you at home. T-Roy ain't here. T-Roy's better at math. You got 1 timeout.
They might not have a timeout left, Nova.
They just used their last timeout.
Okay.
Timeout Bulldogs. Peter, we're going to keep it here. We certainly don't want folks at home to miss any part of this. This will be a lovely opportunity. The Rockets come in 0-1. But here's a lovely opportunity to get the first win of the season, an opportunity to be 500 on the season. You win your first home game and certainly get a whole 365 days of bragging rights, Mr. Allen.
That's right. Big rival game here tonight, and New Cornersville would come in here coming off a big win last week, ready to go and give the Rockets everything that they could give them, and they have, and it's been a hard-fought ball game. Both teams have played very well, and conditioning coming down here at the end, and here we go. We're going to hopefully run another play and take a knee, and this ball game should be history.
You mentioned conditioning. I'm going to credit. I don't know anything about the Bulldogs conditioning, but as far as cramps go and the Rockets, it looks like if conditioning has been an issue, the Rockets have been well conditioned tonight. They've been better conditioned. Cantrell under center. That's the victory. There it is. That's
the best play in football, Noble, the victory formation.
That's that victory formation. Look at that. Look at the excitement that you have there as you look at the clock tick down. 0 timeouts remaining for the Bulldogs. It also says the Bulldogs is the visiting team, and it says that the Bulldogs is 14. It says there's 10 seconds left on the clock, and it says the home team is the Rockets, and it says the home team is 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch this crowd. Watch these students. Watch the passion and the pride that these young men have out here. It has taken a toll on you. This is a condition that you walk out of here and you tell folks all week long how the conditions were, and everything was set up that you had to give everything you had, Mr. Allen, to be able to pull a win out tonight.
This is kind of the game I thought it would. I honestly thought there would be a little more scoring on both sides, but I thought this would be a 1-score game either way, and didn't think it would be a 1-point game, but it is. And luckily the Rockets come out victorious tonight.
We're going to take an opportunity to acknowledge some of our fine sponsors and thank them for supporting us. And we'll come back with Mr. Ricky Sweeney with some post-game stats and a little post-game conversation and highlight a couple other things here. Going to talk to you one more time about the fish fry upcoming and the cornhole tournament upcoming as well. Going to take a break.
Lewisburg Animal Hospital is Marshall County's premier small animal veterinary hospital. As part of the community since 1977, our 4 doctors and highly skilled team offer preventative care, internal medicine, general surgery, and ultrasound. In addition, Maggie Rue Pet Retreat and Grooming Salon is located adjacent to the hospital and offers a full-service grooming and lodging for your companions. Give us a call to schedule an appointment. Lewisburg Animal Hospital is proud to be your other family doctor.
Your one-stop shop to keep your vehicle running smooth is J&J Automotive. From routine maintenance like oil changes to brake repairs, tires and alignment, and exhaust work as well, J&J has got you covered. They work on gas and diesel engines. Call Vince or Matt Jackson at 931-364-5602 or stop by their location at 1791 Highway 99. Keep your vehicle in tip-top shape at J&J Automotive.
Moving forward with strong tradition. It's the town's motto, but it holds so true today. The town of Chapel Hill is balancing expanded growth with preserving the small town traditions that make it special. The town's administration and employees would like to take this time to reaffirm their commitment to the citizens of Chapel Hill and to wish the Rockets and Lady Rockets success in their upcoming seasons. From the home of the Lions Super Bowl of the South, the town of Chapel Hill says, "Go Rockets!"
Amigos Mexican Grill is the place you'll find all your authentic favorites, from burritos to enchiladas to sizzling fajitas, all served fast and fresh. Dine in, order online, or call in your order at 364-2222. Also, Amigos has catering services available for your next big occasion as well. Good food, good times at Amigos Mexican Grill, 216 South Horton Parkway. Visit their other locations in Lewisburg and Spring Hill. Amigos, proud supporters of the Rockets.
Welcome back to The Rock. Thank you again for tuning in to TC Sports 1. Also, 2 other reminders for you. Duck River Valley Cornhole Tournament for the benefit of Michael McClendon, number 11. Again, that's $100 per team. The date, Sunday, September 10th at 2 o'clock p.m. 1445 Old Highway 99, Chapel Hill, Tennessee. Again, NFL live stream, live DJ. Concessions will be available. Bring a chair, bring a tent. Bring your own bags. Register now at First Commerce Bank or contact David Dilk at 931-993-1671. Donations appreciated and sponsorships available. 100% of the proceeds go directly to the Michael McClendon Trust Fund. Again, at Sunday, September 10th at 2 o'clock p.m. Also, reminder, fish fry fundraiser. 100% of the sales support Forrest High School Band of Blue. Again, 100% of the sales support Forrest High School Band of Blue. $12 per ticket, a fish plate. You get fish, you get fries, you get hush puppies, you get dessert and a drink. The date, September 8th, Friday, 5 to 7 o'clock p.m. at Forrest High School Cafeteria, sponsored by Apex Bank. Again, thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to my sidekick here, Mr. Allen. I certainly appreciate him being able to come in with all his insight, not only of the community, but of the young men, but also him being president of the Touchdown Association. Mr. Allen, talk to us a little bit about the fact that you sat here and you witnessed a 14-3, 11-point deficit that they went into the locker room, came back out, the Rockets didn't give up any points, and managed to put up 12 points to win the first home game of the season.
Yep. No, a win's a win. It don't matter if you win by 1 or 50. And to come out and get this first victory of the year at home here in front of this big home crowd, it was a big night. The turnovers really hunted us bad in the first half, and penalties. And seems like they cleaned a little of that up in the second half, even though we did have a turnover or two. But Cornersville did too. We forced a couple of turnovers. And when you give the ball away, as long as you take it back away a couple of times to match that or even be better, that's usually a formula for success. And can't say enough about both of these teams tonight. They came out, fought hard. Good group of young men out here. and just enjoyed watching this Rocket victory from this seat up top.
Thank you there, Mr. John Daniel Allen. And you kind of highlighted it. You talked exactly about the turnovers and what they came out second half. Let's get it official. Let's go to our statistician, Mr. Ricky Sweeney, for a breakdown.
All right, thank you, Noble. The Rockets win it 15-14. Rockets rushed the ball 39 times, 174 yards for the game. They were 7 of 12 passing with 1 interception for 71. So total offense tonight for your Forrest Rockets, 245 yards of total offense in the ball game here tonight against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs 38 rushes for 160 yards. They were 1 of 9 passing with 1 interception for 0 net yards. So all their total offense tonight on the ground, 160 yards for the Bulldogs. Individually for your Forrest Rockets, Liam Bell, 15 carries, 87 yards, and a touchdown. Eli Bell, 7 carries, 29 yards. Cohen Grissom, 7 carries, 60 yards. I think he needs a game ball, fellas. He had 7 carries in the ball game, and 5 of them were first down. So that's a great game for him tonight. I'm going to give him a game ball for that. Fletcher Fields, 5 carries for 4 yards. Ben Villazon, 2 carries for -2. Aiden Cantrell, what a good job that young man did running the offense. 3 carries for -4. A couple of those last plays of the games with kneel downs. And the Rockets offense picked it up in the second half, did a better job, and helped win that ball game along with some good defense. Individually for you Cornersville Bulldogs, Ben Franklin, we knew he'd be tough, and he was. He had a lot of cramps and stayed out a lot of the ball game, but still ran it 16 times, 121 yards and a touchdown. Blaine Woodard, 10 carries for 30 yards. He had an 8-yard touchdown. Austin Cooper, 5 carries for 5 yards. Austin King, 4 carries for 15. Jackson Smith, 1 for -15. Hunter Uland, 1 for -5. Wesley Pigg, 1 for 9. And the Rockets are going to win it here tonight, 15-14 over cross-county rival Cornersville Bulldogs from the South.
Mr. Sweeney, if you could take an opportunity, the difference in the game for the Rockets was the second half. If you could kind of tell us again, first half, maybe how many total yards they had again and how many total they had second half, so that those of us who are a little slower at math can understand the significant difference of what we just witnessed from first half to second half.
That's correct. Yeah, the Rockets at the first half only had 84 yards of offense, ended up with 245. So that's 159, I believe, in the second half. So they just about doubled their output. And the Bulldogs exactly 80 in each half, 80 in the first half, and then ended up with 160. So very balanced game. Rockets got the better of it in the second half, and that's how it came out to the Rockets' advantage here tonight.
I tell you what, Mr. Sweeney, I took the liberty to cheat a little bit with my calculator, and I tell you what you have on your stats there. You got the Bulldogs with a total offense of 160, right?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what the Rockets had in the second half? They had 161 total offense. The Rockets in the second half had more offense in the second half than the Bulldogs had for the whole game. That is the reason why they was able to pull this off.
Picked it up. Yeah, picked it up very nicely in that second half, and a lot of possessions in that second half. The start of that the second half, the third quarter was very interesting. Just a lot of fumbles and turnovers and interceptions. Just went back and forth, and the Rockets finally learned not to turn it over, and that sealed the victory for the Rockets.
Rockets are 1-1 on the season. They will play next week. They will play at Community September 1st. Again, they will play at Community. You can certainly get that game here at TC Sports 1. I'm going to ask Mr. John Daniel Allen if he can give us some final thoughts, and then I'll ask Mr. Sweeney some final thoughts, and then we'll get out of here and we'll see everybody on September 1st.
Sure, Noble. I guess the big thing for me tonight is I saw our offensive line come out in this second half and just pretty well just impose their will. You know, they probably got a pretty good butt chewing at halftime, and had some younger guys rotate in tonight as the cramps were kind of starting to hit the Rockets at the end. But my biggest takeaway was our defense really bowed up in this second half and didn't allow much. And forced some key turnovers, and then our offensive line imposed their will, and the backs ran through the hole and finished the runs like they're supposed to. So I think it was a good team, complimentary football win for the Rockets, offense and defense, special teams. Gavin Grissom kicking, I think, all but one kickoff in the back of the end zone, and that's a huge weapon for a high school team, especially to make that opposing team start deep in their own territory. So my hats go off to the offensive and defensive lines tonight. I thought they all really stepped up and played a good ball game. So congratulations to the Rockets, and let's go to community next week and make it 2-1.
Mr. Sweeney, final thoughts.
Yeah, the game was fairly even, as the score indicated, 15-14. The Rockets had 51 offensive plays. The Bulldogs had 47, so not much difference in time of possession tonight. Just at the end, the Rockets gutted it out, and they cramped the less. Ben Franklin went out several times with cramps, still got 121 yards. I predict he played less than just a shade, maybe over half of this ball game, and he got 121 of the 180 yards. 121 of the 160 yards of total offense for the Bulldogs. So that's a big thing there.
He's definitely a load to bring down. Fun to watch him. Glad tonight that he came up on the short end of the stick, but I'd say good things for Ben going forward. And he's like I said earlier, he's a good kid. I've coached against him for years growing up in the youth leagues, and have continued to watch his high school career, and best wishes to Cornersville. As a Marshall County School Board member, I'm always for all the teams in the county, but tonight I had a little bit of invested interest in the Rockets, and I wish the Cornersville Bulldogs the best of luck going forward, and I hope they win the rest of their games.
Yeah, Ben and his Bulldogs, they'll give some people some trouble down the road. Ben Franklin, a very strong runner. A couple of times he was carrying Rockets on his back down the field, so even with cramps, man still got some strength.
Thank you to those who listen in. Troy Cashin will be with you next week. Again, the Rockets play at Community September 1st on Friday. Troy Cashin will join us again. Troy, we wish you the best. Looking forward to seeing you again. Mr. Peter Wilson, Ms. Caden Anderson, Mr. John Daniel Allen, Mr. Ricky Sweeney, Ms. Nova Mays, saying we certainly appreciate you all. Have a good night.